Yeah, you threw some traps on the ground on one of the roads. So essentially, the first time he went in, he noticed like a caravan of armed soldiers or cops or whatever guards. And then this time, yeah. And then the second time, you just threw some what caltrops, ball bearings. Yeah. But yeah, eventually you guys made it towards Dustfell. So if you open up the wait, do you have the new link? Yes. Let me pin that one. Bro. Yes. Oh, also in the meantime, I did a one shot with my roommate and friend, and then that was also a prequel in this world. And Melvin ran the campaign for a little bit for that one session you missed. So yeah, now we're here. The thing about Dustfell though is that so Dustfell is Arden's main airbase, and then you also found out via messages and also via the merchants that Alex bought his goods from that essentially there's been a call to order a call for everybody within the country of Arden, for all the adventuring parties that a high priority bounty is in this is going to be in this town. So like you notice various airships that were coming in with like different marked flags and different sigils. Turns out there's a lot of adventuring parties in Dustfell that are looking to hunt for you guys. So, very dangerous. But yeah. Sure. All right. So you guys are currently on the outskirts of town. You are on that south road right there. All right. So you guys are in this like south road right here. I think it's X. There we go. And you guys are about a couple hours away, but you do see the town. Essentially, what you guys see right now is kind of a big fortified town or city that is on the edge of the continent. You notice a lot of airships coming in and out of this very tall, maybe like 30 stories, 40 story building that's right dab in the middle of the city. And then there are some other smaller ships and like trading ships and cargo ships. They're coming in from like the edge. So they're essentially flying in from like the edge of the continent, going into the world or going into like dock. And then there are some big cranes that are holding some ships, and then essentially they will grab some ships that are about to dock, or they'll release ships that are supposed to send out. And there are some helipads on the side too, so there are some ships that are just vertically dropping, or that are vertically like landing like a helicopter. Oh yeah. There is a contact that we have. I think it might be one contact to contact. But do we need to meet up with them, and they might know how to get us a boat and a captain? I don't believe so. Maybe there's a lot of captains. Could be a man that's drunk and kind of hobbles and calls himself Jack Sparrow. I don't know. Whew. Well, we first have to get inside, and there is a couple of signs that we need to look out for, and then we can kind of figure out where to go. But I think getting inside might be a tough Any of you guys can disguise yourself or make yourself small. But those two, and then he points to Arlo and Vincent. Yes, that is tough. That is very tough. We disguise in Arlo, and Arlo can't disguise. There's no point. Mm. That is very. I was thinking about that. We could check the perimeter. Maybe there's a shit sewer. Maybe we go through shit sewer. But if we go out, you must clean yourself very quickly, or else this is gonna look bad. Yeah. If you could fly, yeah, that's pretty easy. I mean, you could fly over it too. But he pats on Arlo. This guy ain't flying. Ooh, it is like a kind of like an upside down mountain. Yes, yeah. Maybe some sides are flat, but maybe not too big. But if we had rock climbing equipment, that would be hard. Still would be hard, unless you can fly. There is there is an aquifer somewhere. It's supplying the water of the town, but I don't know where the aquifer could be. We might have to look around. We can breathe longer. I can breathe for like what, a minute? Oh yeah, there are many owls. There are many. Their defenses. If we get closer, I could maybe we can see some of their defenses, but who knows? The big tower over there, and he points to like the big gigantic like skyscraper. It does have a lot of defenses. Like every other floor might be gun, and then every other floor might be dock, and every other floor might be gun. Ooh, yeah, they definitely might be checking the aquifer though. Mm. Yeah, yeah. There could be big slime, big rodent, us, not us. We've been once or twice. Could be just shit. Could be living shit. Ooh, okay, yeah. The gods might not be the biggest problem. The Adventurers might be big. They're definitely more cutthroat, more experienced than the gods. Some of them. We do not want to run into anybody. We could check. We could definitely check. We don't run as fast though. Yeah, nothing too fast. All right. The aquifer is probably close by the wall, maybe an underground tunnel or something. Oh, this is definitely an underground aquifer. Oh, it is ice. All right. All right. So you guys want to head closer to the city? All right. So it takes you about maybe an hour or two as you kind of get closer. Are you guys staying towards the main road, or are you like going towards like the farmland and like the? Okay. So you guys are going through farmland, so it takes a little bit longer. So maybe about 3-4 hours until you're right on the outskirts of town. You do see the main road close by you. If I had to like point, like you'd be somewhere around here, like near like a little like field. You guys are about right here. You guys do see the wall now. It is what looks like a mason like wall. It looks like some white cobble or white bricks. The towers definitely have some range component of it, some anti-rain or anti-air. Um, they have what looks like trebuchets and what are those big crossbows? Ballistas, yeah. They have a couple of man-mounted ballistas, and then what looks like some like aerial cannons that shoot what looks like mini rockets. there's many funnels to them, so where they could shoot just many rockets into the air. And then you do see a couple wizards or people in scholarly robes manning the towers, as well as a lot of guards. But you do see near the front gate a huge crowd of people and a lot of guards and a lot of adventurers just processing people. You do also have a better view of that central skyscraper. Looks to be about 40 stories tall, with some of the stories being used as bigger docks. There's different kind of ways. There's like a cargo dock, it looks like, on one floor. But every X amount of floors, there looks to be like a cannon or a ballista or some defense at that point. But you do see ships flying in and out of the skyscraper. It looks like the skyscraper is made of some like bluish stone. Looks very durable. Nah, nothing. You do see on the wall that there is what looks like a 5 feet trench that's surrounding the outer layer of the wall. Um, and then looks like there is some regular patrols around the wall. But a lot of the soldiers and a lot of the guards are essentially just doing processing near the gates because there is a flood of people coming in. There is a trading festival happening soon. I think tomorrow actually. Let me double check. Yep, tomorrow. There is a trading festival, so a lot of markets are open. Normally they let you in, but I would assume they're just checking for contraband and, you guys. They're very thorough. They don't want that skyscraper to explode or airship crash into the skyscraper. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the risk of $10K for, the reward that could potentially be 20 million. uh Remy pops up. We should probably take a look at the outer wall, see if there's any gates or buildings or anything that look watery. Anybody have a cloak for this guy? Anybody have something to cover this guy's face? And he points at Arla. A bedsheet, a cloak, extra spare clothes. Something. He's too big. He had a shell and everything. I'll take a look at Arlo and I would assume the regular clothes are his size. Or like enough to cover. Oh, by the way, Josh, your character's level 9. No, I mean like on the character sheet it's a level 9. I don't know why it is. There's like give me perception. All right. I guess wait. So Josh, you're taking over Melvin, and then wait, who's taking over? Okay, Josh, you got Vincent. Yep. And then I'll help. All right. 12. It takes you a couple, like about 30 or so minutes, but eventually you do find a scarecrow with what looks like a kind of sheet covering over it that you could probably use. It's very dusty and has holes in it though. Oh, it was after the 16, my bad. I see Arlo rolling it in a VTT. Huh. It's like, scroll down maybe? I don't know. It's after his stealth check 13 days ago. Huh. I see your deception 22. Might be it. Are you doing D&D Beyond? Oh yeah, yeah. If you have D&D Beyond open, then I would use that. Just like have one tab for him. I'll help if there needs to be anything. Yeah. All right. You guys want to head directly to the wall, and then just kind of walk to the perimeter. There seems to be like a road that's following. All right. Right. Okay. Takes about 45 minutes. But eventually you guys get to the point of a wall. Or you get to the road, where there's not many people around you. And then you guys start looking for it. Give me a stealth check from anybody.
I will take care of that. So I actually log back in.
Okay, now I see.
Did that roll?
No. I did not see that roll.
Okay, now when I'm trying to reload the game, I'm not even getting anything. Like the whole app isn't loading. What is going on?
Yeah, I wish I could port forward my own stuff, but you know, thank you, Google.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm seeing all of these rolls. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Now let me try rolling.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Jack's got a good roll if you guys want to
Nailed
use
it. We nailed it.
Yep.
All right.
That's good enough for me.
24. Yeah. All right. So as you kind of start scanning the wall, there are some guards that are just walking the wall, but they're not really looking but like directly below them just because there is a trench. So they wouldn't expect people to just walk out the trench. They're really more focused on the air and then also the main road just because of the amount of people that are on that road. So you feel like they're not really paying attention towards the ground.
Fools.
So it takes you about 45 minutes until you see what looks like a grate that's connected towards the wall. It's in one of the trenches. And it's about maybe a 5-foot grate that's connected in the wall in the trench. About 5 feet into the trench.
And how is it connected? Like, is that masonryed in, or is it like screwed in, or could we just like pop it off?
Looks like it's screwed in.
Okay,
Or
and
I guess bolted in.
since it's great, can we get Remy and Martine to go inside and do like a quick what's on the other side of this look around, figure out if we're going into
Alrighty.
nothing or if there's something.
All right, you drop off Remy and Martine. All right, we'll be right back. And then they start running in. It takes about 15 minutes. You do notice what seems like in the distance, pretty far away, just because you can see far away, a group of what looks like 3 peasants walking down this path. As you're waiting for Remy and Martine. Been about 15 minutes.
I would say let's not just obviously crowd around the grate. Maybe like
You guys are in
go-
the ditch if you're around the grate.
Okay, yeah, let's like step a little bit away from it so that we're not just like clearly waiting for something out of it. But I don't get the peasants don't give off like adventurer vibes, right?
No. They look like they're carrying like a mule-drawn cart with what looks like fruits and vegetables. They look pretty dirty. And looks like there's 3 of them.
Oh yeah, well, I say we ignore them.
I would say that let's just like get down low in the trench and like just try not to call attention to ourselves and
Yep.
let them pass by.
Alright, you guys are staying in the trench. Alright. It takes about another 5 minutes until they get close enough to you. Ow. But eventually they pass. They don't seem to notice you guys. Another about 7 minutes pass, and then you see Remy and Martine pop out. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, it is the aquifer. Bad news, it's also a channel for the shit.
Well,
Eventually, you get to the point where they kind of diverge. So it kind of does smell like shit.
that makes
There's
no
like
sense.
2 narrow. There's one coming in and then one coming out. The one coming out, not good.
Okay, well, this is clearly the place to be.
That's
then.
extremely close. A sewer right next to an aquifer.
It
Who
is
designed this city?
very close. It's. I feel like they kind of cutting corners.
Well then, I'm not drinking shit from here, dude. I'm drinking
will-
nothing but beer.
I will say to play devil's advocate, this is a spiking character that like if you live in a society where most diseases can be cured through magic, that you probably wouldn't need to invent sanitation like we did on Earth, right?
The water tastes like shit.
Yeah, but if you don't know the difference, then that's like,
Mm.
I mean, how do you know, right? Maybe
Well-
there's like, well, water just tastes bad because like
We do.
I understand that we understand that.
I'm getting a beer.
I'm just trying to justify it that like, well, maybe it makes sense.
Hmm.
Because I mean, you wouldn't have the plague if you could just go whoop, 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 and then the plague disappears from a person, right? So I
It's
mean,
true. No disease. Not much disease.
Mm.
I mean, a thing that like we remarked on in the past is that COVID would not be a problem in Dungeons and Dragons, right?
That's true.
You just be like, oh, I got a cough, and you go to the priest and you go, "Pwah," and then like gone. So
Yeah, yeah. Fuck
You pay the
COVID
priest
in
like 5
D&D.
silver and then done. You're
Yeah.
not sick no more.
so-
Unless it's terminal. But then
Okay.
you just pay a lot more gold and then they just res you. Easy.
I mean, there's probably monsters swimming in the aquifer. I mean, we're in a fantasy world too. They probably have tons of. I don't know. It's an aquifer.
All right. Well, this appears to be the place to be. So to get in, you said it's bolted. So I've got a crowbar.
Mhm.
Obviously, I should not be the person to use that crowbar, as we have discovered.
Who has the highest strength score?
So let's see. Arlo's at a +1. I'm at a
That's
-1.
Yeah.
fucking...
We are weak as shit.
Your party is fucking weak.
We are weak as shit.
The highest
We're
is
down to a bunch of
12.
rogues.
Oh Jesus.
The highest is 12 between Vincent and Arlo. So up to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Can't
New
they
idea.
both work together? somehow?
Arlo
It
knows
depends on.
enhance ability, so we could use that to give somebody bull strength, and they have advantage on strength checks.
Yeah.
And then what does that get in combination?
Crazy.
with
Had an enhanced
crowbar?
ability.
Oh, well, that doesn't help because my crowbar also does the same thing without casting a spell. So,
Really?
Yeah.
That's
well, okay.
dope.
Enhance ability has like 7 things that it can do.
Yeah, but
And crowbar is just like, if you have to use strength checks and you can use a crowbar, then you can do it at advantage.
Yeah.
Which, like, this is that situation, yes.
Huh.
But
That'd be
It
interesting
wouldn't
if it
help.
worked like finesse weapon. Like if you use a tool, you use your dexterity score since you're a rogue. But oh well.
Are you
Oh,
guys
that
trying
would
to
be
pry out
cool.
the grate?
It's
Yep.
not locked, right? I can't lockpick it open.
No, it's like
It's a metal bar.
Yeah, it looks like it's for excess liquid, or to fill up the moat.
And then nobody has like a move earth cantrip, do they?
Let me check spells.
Guiding bolt, detect magic.
Frostbite,
Produce
guidance,
flame,
produce
frostbite.
flame, entangle, thunderwave. Let me look at my dumb stuff. Eldritch Blast, Minor Illusion, True Strike, Fog Cloud, Silent Image, Unseen Servant, Witch Bolt. Nope.
Yeah. So then, short of like
You could just.
of like a move earth, or like I could maybe see we could like freeze it off if we had something like that, but it seems
Vincent
like
does have
It
frostbite.
might cause. Does that produce sound?
It does. It's verbal and somatic. A little bit, not too much. It's just the cantrip.
Okay.
I
So we're gonna freeze the bars and kick them in or something, or we're gonna freeze the bolts off.
was thinking like we would pour water all over the bolts and then maybe freeze them and hope that the ice freezing like busts them, but that seems kind of gimmicky.
We need
I
to
say
get.
that we just like give Arlo a crowbar and let him see if he can pop it off.
Yeah,
It's
give
like-
him the strength check bonus.
So I mean, he's rolling a +1 at advantage. It's not. I mean, that's not a bad roll.
No, it's not terrible.
S-
And
And then if this doesn't work, maybe we can go look around, see if there's another. I mean, there's got to be more than one aquifer and more than one sewer going in, right? So, or probably only one aquifer, probably more than one sewer.
Probably.
Okay. So, since it doesn't sound like there's a better idea, I think I'm gonna give Arlo a crowbar and be like, I don't know, man.
yeah,
You can
go
pop
at
it
it, bro.
All right, give me a strength check for Arlo. Somebody. At advantage. Yeah, there we go. 17.
17's
Takes
not
about 15 minutes or so. But you do pop out one of the bars. Enough for all the small people in the party to go through, but not enough for Arlo to go through. At this point in time, it's about 3-4 o'clock.
We've been hard at work.
On the other side of this, is there another spot that like would there be better leverage, or is there like a latch if you can get to the other side that like you could undo that would?
No latch. Looks like this was not meant to be entered or exited from, other than the liquids.
Okay, so this was not designed to do what we are doing. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, can Arlo keep going at it? See if he can pop another one off?
Sure. Give me another strength check here. Not bad. This one, it takes a little bit longer. But after about another hour, you do eventually pop up the enough bars so that Arlo can fit himself in. So now the entire party can fit themselves in.
Now we're fucking tired. Let's get in here.
Arlo does feel a little bit tired. So anything more straining, I'll probably have to do a con saving throw.
I was gonna say we. Arlo's the one doing all the work.
Yeah, Arlo's the
Yeah.
one doing it. He's the goddamn wizard.
But yeah, now it's getting close to evening. But you do eventually pop your way through all the bars.
Arlo's a cleric, not a wizard.
Oh, cleric. My apologies.
I mean, not my character.
Right.
Now, is there? I don't know what damage we did to the crowbars getting in. Is there a way that we can like just kind of wedge them back in? Not that they're like doing their job, but that if somebody's looking, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, that's weird that all of the bars on this thing are fucked off." Right? Can
We have to bend the bars back.
Yeah, I don't know if
You
we
can
bent them
try to put them
before.
on, and then Vincent suggests is to frostbite them, to just have them stand in place.
And then they're gonna fall.
Eventually
Later.
they'll fall later, but you know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That's
not
our
great,
best bet,
but
isn't it?
it's better than just leaving it very obviously broken into, right?
That's funny.
Because one presumes that they see that it's very obviously broken into, that they're just going to go stand at all of the exits with spears pointed, right? So,
True.
yeah. So I guess let's try and put them back to the best of our ability and freeze them in place and hope we get through it quickly enough.
So that's just a cantrip for him. So I don't gotta press anything.
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
So I guess let's go to like the aquifer, scoop some water up and like splash it all over the place and then try and freeze it solid.
Got it. Okay. Yep. So it takes about another 10 minutes or so, but you do freeze the bars back on, just enough so the wind doesn't push it down. But if somebody like tapped it, it would probably fall apart.
All right. So I imagine that this is not a well-lit space.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah.
Well, we do have night vision, so
Except for Arlo.
Most of us have night vision. That's
Arlo can't see shit.
That's an
we're
important.
weak as fuck, but we can see in the dark.
Okay. I don't think relying on night vision feels particularly safe to me down here. I think we want everybody to be able to see, and I think that anything we run into down here is also going to be able to see in the dark, so I don't think it's a benefit down here. So I say I've got a candle. Does anybody have like a torch?
A couple people have torches.
So I think if we want to let Arlo carry a torch.
Vincent can also produce flame.
Yeah, that's true.
Can he just like hold?
Just can't. Yeah, you can hold it.
Okay, so if he just wants to hold it. Well, and I personally think it's still better to have Arlo hold it because Arlo needs it, and then if something happens and Vincent has to like drop his flame, then Arlo's.
Oh wait, Arlo is light. He'll just light himself.
Oh yeah, he is a cleric. He has light as a
He'll just light himself. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll just light himself then.
Okay, well then we
definitely no sneaking down here.
No.
I will say, granted, the disco turtle is going to be pretty obvious no matter where we go. I don't mind being upfront with Remy and Martine to like be the scouting, and that if we see people that we can be like, hey, like turn the light off, but so I think disco turtle and then Remy, Martine, and myself can be the forward party to try and hopefully see things before they see us.
Okay. You eventually head down to through this what looks like a excess tunnel. After about 20 minutes or so, you start hearing what sounds like running water and then some solids mixed in. That's when the smell hits you. You smell definitely shit and definitely other liquids. It seems like one of the lanes has oil.
They have oil, shit, and water going down the same corridor.
It seems like as you guys get into kind of a bigger section, once you exit the tunnel, it seems like it splits off into 3 different directions. The water is coming from your west, the oil is coming from the north, and then the shit is going to the east.
When you say oil, do you mean like crude oil?
Like crude oil.
Like oil that goes into ships.
Like, yes. Like oils that America will fight for.
Just flowing down the goddamn... There's no guards? Can we investigate?
Yeah, you can definitely investigate.
Can we try to look down the oil hallway? That's definitely the most guarded.
Yeah, it's definitely... Okay, so as you're kind of looking through it, the water one is the biggest. The shit one kind of breaks off into different lanes and then goes east, presumably running off the continent into the abyss of nothing. So all this shit is just running off the continent. But the...
Makes sense. What else do you do?
Yeah, what else do you do?
If you're floating, might as well throw everything off the edge.
I'll throw a bucket right over the edge.
The oil is by far the narrowest. It's about only 15 feet across. But it is running from the north. It is running... it's definitely running pretty strongly, though.
So I have two thoughts on the oil personally. First thought is that we don't want to go where the oil is going, because where the oil is going is presumably where the airships are.
Yes.
And that's bad news bears for us.
Hell
We don't want
yeah.
to be where the airships are. That's where
Don't wanna do
adventurers and
that.
that's where guards are. We don't like that. Thought number two, and there has to be some preventative mechanism for that, but like, is there a mechanism that stops us from just dropping a torch in the oil and just exploding the whole city?
Dude, that we could kill everyone here.
Also ourselves. I should point out.
Yeah. As soon as we
igniting a
light the
river of
match, we're
oil.
dead.
It goes kaboom.
In fact,
You're
I
not
wouldn't
sure.
want to walk near it. There's fumes. We're gonna start feeling.
Yeah, you do smell
lightheaded
the
and shit.
fumes. You do smell the
Yeah.
fumes as you're kind of inspecting it.
Let's
Um,
avoid that shit.
Every so often, you see what looks like a shimmer of maybe like blue and black and purple particles just kind of go through the oil. It's pretty because of the turtle that's lit up. You can kind of see more of the shimmer. It's not from further inspection. You don't see that it's completely oil. It's oil and something else.
I don't want to know.
I feel like somebody here has detect magic, right?
Yeah, it's probably his magic.
It would be Vincent.
So
Vincent does have detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to waste one of his. I mean, spell slots are premium. And
I mean, that seems like lore. I mean, like maybe it'll be important at some other time. I mean, if we have an empty container, we could take some and then investigate it later.
Oh, that's a smart idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We've got enough water skins between all of us.
I have an oil pot. Can I empty it and then fill it
Sure.
back up?
Definitely.
All right, cool.
Don't even have
Let's
to change
just
the name.
consider. Yeah, let's just consider my oil pot now full of this, whatever this shit is.
Okay. Yeah, you get a little bit closer. It smells putrid. You can
Yeah,
like
it's pretty bad.
from back in your time. Yeah, you get. It smells like a really bad gas station.
Yeah. I suggest you get some too, Spike, just in case. You never know when we might need it.
I'd like to ask Remy and Martine if they know about this oil, and then the follow-up question would be like, I personally know this about crude oil. I don't know. Spike knows this about crude oil. Crude oil is actually
Spike
not,
is you.
Not flammable.
sure, but also like I don't have Spike stats. Yeah, crude oil is not particularly flammable.
Yeah.
And the oil that I have in my flask is flammable. And like as a rogue, I might want to like throw oil to a surface that I also want to light later. So from looking at this, can I conclude that this is probably not super duper flammable?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Mm,
take it just because it's interesting.
Right. I
You
think
could
that's smart to
certainly
have
bring
it.
Vincent's fire in his hand close to the oil that's going running through the ground and find out.
Yeah, I like the idea of keeping some so that like later we can.
It's also magical, so who knows what
Yeah.
its real properties are.
So I'm gonna keep my oil because I have a
Yeah.
purpose for it. I like you having this other oil that like later if we need to know more about
Yep.
it, we have it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Alrighty. But you do see the aquifer and the it's coming west going east. The oil's going north south, so it's kind of intersection point, but they don't ever touch. And the shit going from where you guys are, coming from like above you guys all the way to the east. So 3 different passageways, two leading towards the city, one leading adjacent to the city, parallel to the city.
I hate it, but I do think we might need to Shawshank this. Oh, I'd hate the suggestion, but I'm getting the vibe that. Oh, I guess for Remy and Martine, in our world, we used to be able to see plays, but they could be recorded and then viewed multiple times. And one of the most popular ones was the Shawshank Redemption, in which a character needed to escape prison by crawling through a river of shit, which is
We don't have any
Ah,
bags,
So
do
we
we?
do the exact opposite. Okay. We're gonna smell like crap.
yes.
Do we
will.
have? Yeah, we do have backpacks. You, Spike, you're full of feathers.
Oh god.
It's gonna be kind of hard to clean your shit up. Everybody else can get kind of bear down, right? I could take my clothes off, put it in my backpack. I don't know about you. You can certainly get in and then get in the aquifer, and then just rub all the shit off, and then everyone can drink your shit feather juice.
I mean,
That'd be
I
kind of
don't-
hilarious.
They're
know.
leading separate ways, the aquifer and.
Oh
the-
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
True.
understand your sentiment, but also it's shit. So
Yeah, shit.
we're all gonna smell awful until we get
Yep.
clean.
Somehow they have no showers here. They flow water right next to the shit. No fucking way. Unless you
So-
can get cleansed at a monastery or something. I don't know.
It is hilarious that none of you guys have prestidigitation.
I know. I was just thinking that. I'm like, God,
I-
damn,
It is hilarious.
perfect opportunity.
Not a single one of this party is uniquely compromised. A very
We're-
weak
we're
party,
weak as
a
shit.
very magicless party.
Low magic, but at least it makes the setting, well, makes it interesting. We're not super powered.
I don't know. Say that about yourself. I murder like a motherfucker.
Well, yeah, you're a
That's
fucking
1,000.
freak. You kill 1 million people. You're worse than Hitler.
Hey, whose
Yeah,
idea
I
was it to
guess-
bomb the fucking oil that's going? Their oil pipeline?
Yeah, he was willing to just do a war crime. We don't even hate these people. We're just wanted.
I was just floating the idea. All right,
Like, let's kill everyone here.
backing this up a little bit.
All right.
Why don't we defer to Remy and Martine? So Remy and Martine, if we take the shit path and we come out covered in shit, is there likely to be a way that we could get ourselves clean? That like, or
Ooh,
do you know if the person that we're meeting up
Rats
with
getting
will have
clean.
shower? if
we'd probably meet up by an inn or something inconspicuous.
Yeah, we'd
It
have
might
to
be a
go to an inn.
night. Maybe
It has to be a seedy
we
inn.
find a well. Maybe we find a well. Clean yourselves off. There are
A
no
high-class place
major
won't let us in.
rivers here. If we break into a building, we might find a outhouse, maybe.
Kill them and take a shower.
Yeah.
Find a friendly wizard that will clean us up.
That's smart. We have money. Well, we could always get more money.
Oh yes. Just get more money. Why don't we just climb
I
into
mean,
the
we have
job
2
cannon,
roads.
strap on a helmet, and fire off into job land? Jobs grow on jobbies.
They have
While
an
also
Indeed
being the
here,
number
right?
one wanted criminals in all of the land.
I was
But-
saying we could probably steal something and find a fence. We do know thieves can't.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm leaning towards Shawshanking.
Yep.
unless-
If we do go to the water, we might need to find a place out because there's probably a treatment plant or
Probably
something.
deep.
There's
Yeah.
probably an underground treatment or maybe processing of water.
Is there no pathway to
Inspection.
walk?
There is for the water, but not for the shit.
Ah, fucking hell. Who
We
designed
do
this
would-
place?
We do would have to swim the shit, but we could walk the water. Ideally, we just
We
stand on
are
top.
going to get into a fight if we go down the aquifer. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that we just suck it up and
Do the
just-
shit.
Yeah. Climb through the little river of shit.
And if we're going to walk out into the slums. I guarantee you that wherever this shit gets out, it's not going to be in the most high class area. I guarantee it. We're not going to be that conspicuous.
All right. So you guys decide to take a swim in the shit.
I
Yeah,
guess
let's
we
do it.
are.
All right. So as all you guys jump in, you see Remy and Martin. I guess you big guy, and he's talking to Arlo. You stay above the shit, and we grab on.
I want to dip the rats in the shit. They can't go in clean, bro.
That's not. They're helping us. They're on our
We
side.
can
Not
we do
very
know how
fair.
to swim.
Yeah,
It's
but-
mostly like a river at this point because of how fast it's going. We will just be pushed.
Yeah, like
There's not much swimming.
We don't need
You
to.
just stay afloat and you just go.
So we'll let them climb into Arlo's
Nice.
shell or on top of Arlo, whatever they want to do. But they no need to be rude to our saviors. I mean, that's
They're
kinda what they are.
rats. Well, okay. I'll be
They're-
nicer.
Talking.
We are we
They're
are
conscious.
fae
They,
that are
yeah.
rat.
Yeah. So let's be nice.
We
to them.
stuck in rat form. Big
Without-
difference. Fairy, us fairy, stuck in a rat form.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, and also without them, we can't get to the contact. So let's like,
Oh, this is gonna feel really bad. Like imagine being in a river of shit. Just imagine.
Just flowing.
It's all solid. It's not liquid, dude. It's like a lot of solids. There's probably dead shit in there too. Probably a few corpses.
It's not only shit, but it's also like trash
Yeah.
and runoff.
There's probably a solid thing in there we could hold on to, right? If we look hard enough.
Yeah.
Like an old table.
You do
or some
see
shit.
after like a little bit of just watching like the shit creek, you do see a couple of like objects that like a broken chair and like
yeah.
an old sign, like a wooden
This is
sign.
a lot of shit. Is this all dragon shit? Who can produce this much shit? But a dragon. This is
it's
all
like the
dragon
city.
shit, isn't it? The dragon's got a shit.
I mean, yeah, but the dragon's.
The
hundreds of
dragon is
miles
far away.
Yeah.
Maybe like by foot,
Mm.
at least 2 weeks away. Especially if you're climbing a
I
mountain.
thought the dragon lived here.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
okay, I
The
gotcha,
dragon's
gotcha.
in the mountain. The dragon's in the
That'd be
main mountain.
crazy. That'd be insane.
Yeah, you guys are at Dustfell, which is to the right. The dragon's over
Gotcha.
here. And it took you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to get to Dustfell from there. So
Yeah.
climbing a mountain would probably be harder.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So probably about 2 weeks journey.
All right. Well, we're just gonna begin this journey. I want to at least try to hop onto a larger, solid object. I'm not
Okay.
very large, so I won't make it sink. I would imagine, right?
Unless somebody else jumps on it.
Oh well, then
Yeah, are we going by Titanic rules where we can only have one person per op?
that
Per
would,
door?
There's a lot of trash here, so
Yeah,
I
no, there's
mean,
definitely bits and bobs. So yeah, you can definitely grab a piece. But you are just hanging in shit. Is there any other preparation you guys want to do?
Yeah,
I'm
just gonna-
definitely getting naked and
Yeah, I
putting
was
my
gonna
shit in my
say,
bag.
I think we're past modesty at this point. And
Okay.
everybody pack
You guys
of
all
their
stripped
things.
to the nude except for Arlo, who's essentially already in the nude.
He's already naked.
Yeah, and then put everything into our bags and try and keep those
Great.
above our head.
Sure. All right. So you guys wade
guess we'll-
in. Yeah.
I'm glad there's no women in this party.
I'll
That would suck.
make an exception, and I'm gonna keep my short sword on my person.
Okay.
I'm gonna copy him. I'm gonna keep a dagger in my hand.
Sure.
Not
Alright.
my primary weapon, but just like
Just
if
something.
I,
Small.
if I need to fight, I'm naked. Like at least I've got a sword. You know.
Got something.
Also,
Uh,
I still don't understand what an owl dick is like. so-
Ah, yeah. Isn't it in reverse? Like, don't you
I
have
don't
to
know.
like? It's like a
I don't
switchblade.
know. Google that later.
Yeah, I'm not
If
searching
you really
fully.
want to know, Google that
It's like a
later.
Swiss Army knife, right?
Just type in
You flip it
owl
out.
and dick. All right.
Nope. No thanks. I already know what's gonna pop up. Don't need to see that shit.
This is gonna be like a duck penis that just like fucking
I don't-
shoots.
There's
anyways,
plenty of furry
You
porn out
guys
there, I don't
spend
need to
about 10 minutes removing your armor and then trying to store it in a bag as neat as possible. And then as you guys wade in, you guys grab pieces, what looks like a metal, like a wheel, what looks like a sign, and you guys try to hold on. The mouse or the rats get on Arlo as he kind of just floats there. It is definitely probably the most disgusting thing.
It's like top shelf shit.
Yeah, but as you get in, you're already getting pushed. So you guys are kind of being pushed.
Pretty fast.
Nah, it's a decent speed. Probably about maybe like 5 miles per hour, 6 miles per hour.
This is gonna be like an.
It's like a
hour
lazy
floating
river.
Shit.
It's
Yeah,
like a
it's gonna
fast
be
lazy river.
Like 3 hours and shit.
You guys like sit there for a little bit. It takes about 10 minutes to go by. You're still going down. It is completely dark except for the turtle that is light. You guys keep on going down, maybe another 5, 10, 20 minutes. Eventually, you see what looks like moonlight down from you guys. And then you're going a little bit fast, but as you pass by, you see what looks like a grate that is in the ground on top of you guys. And then you
Let's
pass
get
by
out
it.
of here.
All right.
So, two things. One, based off our rough knowledge of the time, it's nighttime. That's why we think we're seeing
It's
moonlight.
about 6-ish. You're seeing like some like fades of light. You're not seeing. Sorry, it's not that night. But it's about 5, 6-ish.
And then I would say before we just like blindly pop out of the sewers naked.
There's no way to like stand, so you'd have to figure out a way to.
We'd have to grab the grate, wouldn't we? And then link
Yeah,
ourselves.
the grate's about 5 feet above.
Well, how the fuck are we gonna break the grate open from that angle?
There is what looks like a stairwell that goes to the grate.
Okay, then fine.
maybe.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So you
That
guys
sounds
grab
good.
on the first grate that you guys see, or the first stairwell that you guys see.
Yeah, but let's try and get Remy and Martini to go through the grate first and see if they can like look around and be like, don't go here or do go here, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good idea.
Yep. Eventually, you guys all grab onto the ladder, and then pull yourselves up. Arlo does let Remy and Martina out. Takes about 5 minutes.
And I think Arlo's gonna turn off his disco light.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a smart
We're not
idea.
Shining out of the grate.
Yeah, it's about a 5-foot ladder, so not too much
The
light gets
shitty
emitted
disco party.
out. The rats, they leave for about 5 minutes and they come back. They look decently cleaner. They look like they found like a rag or something. Okay.
Oh, God. Rats have cleaned themselves. That's so weird.
They look down. We'll give you a good time to tell when the coast is clear. And
But
then
this
another
is-
about 3 minutes come out. Okay,
This
go,
is
go,
like-
go, go, go.
Okay, I guess we're getting out.
All right, great.
Not you, Google.
So I presume that because this is a city one, that we can just like pop the grate out. We don't have to like crowbar it open like the last one.
You can certainly try to crowbar it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, can we just?
But
Like,
there looks like there's a handle.
okay, yeah, we can just like
Yeah.
push it open.
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys push open, and then eventually all you guys get out. You guys are in what looks like a urban area, but probably in like the back corner. You're not too far away from the wall, but there is not many people around. Seems like most of the people you see in the distance, like lights, a big light show, or not light show, but just lights in the distance. That might be kind of like the market or something.
All right, are we
Okay.
in an alley, or is there like an alley or an offshoot area that we can just like duck into so that we're not like in the middle of the road if that's where it's emptied out?
Yeah, 1 second. You guys are in what looks like an alleyway, and then there are buildings surrounding everywhere for you guys. So there's some residential. If somebody would open their window, they would see you guys.
Okay, well let's hope nobody's opening windows. Is there a house or an inn or someplace that might have somewhere we could clean ourselves?
Yeah, we need a
preferably?
seedy inn. We smell terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say like abandoned house would be like
Yeah.
number one because we could just break in there and nobody would
Yeah.
know. Like
You don't really see any abandoned houses, but you do see close to you what looks like a bucket of water that somebody left on the side of their house.
It's only like 1 bucket of water.
It's like a decent bucket. It's like a barrel size.
It's like a giant barrel. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's all hop in then.
Only one person can hop in at a time.
Also, just logistically, if one person bathes themselves in the shit water and
It's
then the
shit
next
water.
person, and then the next person, you're just one person gets clean.
Bathing in shit.
So we can. So this one thing gets one person cleaner, not even like clean. I would argue.
After looking all around, you do see what looks like a well in the distance, but it's in the middle of some homes.
Yeah, everybody could see that. I mean, you're
Yeah, it's-
cleaning shit off into a well that everyone
Yeah.
drinks from.
There are lights are starting to turn on, so there are like torches outside of people's front doors and stuff like that. But all the day businesses seem closed.
I say
Self-check
try
it?
and get Arlo clean with the water bucket, and then Arlo goes back and forth from the well, getting more clean water from the well, and then we try and get people clean that way.
It's gonna take a while.
Well, I mean, do you want to go naked and covered in shit over to the well?
I
and
say we
start
find a
bathing?
seedy wizard. I say we find a seedy sorcerer who does not care who their clients are.
I love the idea. I'm on board with it, but we're naked and covered in shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if you just want to go knocking on doors until you find one and be like, "Excuse me, will you
Shit.
prestidigitation me?"
Hello, hello, sir. I'm covered in shit.
I mean,
You guys
Good
are
young
naked.
doe.
You guys, you hear Remy and Martin. It's okay if we're naked, but you guys should put your clothes on as quick as possible.
I'm not putting my
Before
well,
the next
fuck it.
person, we'll keep watch. And then they both run off in separate directions.
Well, I'm gonna at least like take cups of water in my hands and rub off my legs.
Okay,
I'll
sure.
just get over my upper torso, and I'm gonna put my clothes on.
Okay, yeah, you start splashing water on yourselves. It's not the cleanest water that you've seen, but it's definitely cleaner than anything that you've participated in the past 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys get the smell's still there,
Yeah.
but the pieces of garbage and shit are off of you.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, it takes about 20 or so minutes. Now it's like getting to dusk.
well, at least we're clean enough to put our clothes on, I guess.
Martin comes back. Okay, I think I know where the spot is. It's actually not that far.
Well, that's convenient.
There is an inn. I've been told that somebody around the inn in the inn should know. We're looking for 2 people.
Okay, can you be more specific? Men, women?
What are they wearing?
species?
One's a lion, maybe?
A lion guy?
A lionin?
Okay,
And the other?
that's not inconspicuous.
Not sure about the other one.
I mean,
Maybe
this is a
one
fantasy
owlin
world,
like you? Not sure.
so I
Kind
mean,
of bird race.
It was a hooded figure. We don't know.
okay,
did
well,
it
I mean, if we're
figure?
meeting it near an inn, we can hope that they can get us into the inn so that we can
Yeah,
clean ourselves, maybe.
I still
Sure.
think that's our best bet. Let's just find our way to the inn. Put our hoods up.
Martin comes back. Or no, Remy comes back. It is, you guys good?
Let's not travel as a group, because I mean,
I was just gonna say that.
yeah, obviously people are gonna be looking for this specific
Yes.
configuration of races. So maybe let's like be near, but not like in a group together.
In groups of 2, so that we're not alone.
Yeah,
No, we could scout first, see where they're at.
Yeah, so let's send Remy and Martin up ahead so they can figure out, what we're walking into, and they can warn us like guards are coming.
At least one group with a rogue, so that we can make stealth checks just in case.
And then, so I guess we'll do like what, an Arlo, Spike, and then
Mhm.
Vincent and Jax.
Sounds smart. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. The rats start leading you around the city. You do notice a bunch of people as you're walking by. Some people are just like airing out their laundry. Some people are walking. They're like bringing their stuff. You do notice what looks like a dwarf with a crossbow, just kind of looking around, just watching the streets.
Oh, that's a guard.
He hasn't seen you yet. He's not wearing guard clothes. He's wearing more like casual kind of venturing clothes.
Nope.
He's by himself.
What group is he nearest? Mine or
He's in front of so whichever group is in front. He's like down the
we
street a
didn't
little bit.
decide that.
Well, both of you guys spot him, but he's down the street.
Okay.
He's the only one carrying weapons. Everybody else has been like carrying like bags and stuff like
We have
that.
weapons out too.
Is there anybody nearby who looks to be like noticeably wealthier than like just a little bit higher status than the people who are nearby?
The street that you guys are in, not particularly. Everybody looks about middle class. Seems like everybody's rocking the same stuff. They're like maybe traders and like smiths. They're not poor, but they're not rich either.
We stick out like a sore thumb.
Well, so my thought process is there somebody with like a coin purse that I could just cut to spill all over the ground?
Smart
and I
move.
think, and then that'll just like cause a distraction on that person, and then like he might look at
Yeah,
that.
you see a couple of people that kind of have that target in mind.
Do a stealth check.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking is like, let's go. Like I'm gonna try and bump into them and like slice their coin purse open with a dagger, so it just like spills their stuff, and then we just hurry on away from everybody else. And then
Okay.
that causes like a little bit of a ruckus that maybe.
Yeah,
drives-
there's about maybe 10 or so people around you. But yeah, you do see what looks like a half-elf man. He's walking by himself. He's has like a backpack with different maps on it, and like what looks like a rug, just sticking out on the side. Has glasses on.
Carrying a giant rug.
Yeah.
Weird.
So you bump into him.
Yeah, I just want to like bump into him and in the process slice open his coin purse.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Good thing, pretty decent at that.
Alright. As you bump into him, you do manage to get the cutoff. He does look at you and takes a whiff. Ah, what the fuck is wrong? Oh. And then he looks on the ground. He sees all this. What the fuck? And then this commotion. You see everybody kind of look up. You see the dwarf look up too. And then a couple people start walking by and then start trying to grab some coin. Does get enough of commotion. The dwarf, however, keeps on looking at you.
Ah, damn, because I wanted to, after I did that, like, duck down and just away from that group. So that I just want to kind of disappear into the crowd and just away from that was my objective.
Give me a stealth check here, then. He does catch sight of you, though.
So 14.
Oh. You think you've gotten away?
All right. Well, hopefully that did what I wanted it to. So, all right. So hopefully that commotion worked, and then so we continue along following Remy and Martine.
Sure. They're like, you catch up to Remy. That was a close one. All right. There does seem to be another well you can clean yourselves off in. Maybe steal one of the laundry detergents fragrances.
I was thinking the same thing. If there was soap, detergent.
Yeah, surrounding this well, there seems to be a couple of buildings, a couple of residential buildings, and then there are like clothes on line, clothes on like lines, clothes hanging out in the window, and there seems like to be a bucket with what looks like a flowery fragrance of some type, like a lavender.
Fantastic. Yeah. I wanna swipe the bucket.
Okay, yep, you grab the bucket. It seems like it's been, the water's a little bit dirty, but it definitely smells good.
It's better than what we got.
Yep.
You guys just splash yourselves with it?
I want to go to the well and like try and clean myself off more. And then
You have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think feathers are particularly absorbent, are they? No, I mean,
No clue.
Definitely more surface.
there are, but like ducks.
Think
don't,
about
right?
think about a bird stuck in an oil
Yeah.
slick.
It is
I don't know.
more surface, definitely.
It won't be a big deal.
Anyway, yeah, cleaner and less smelling like shit is
Yep.
the objective.
Fair. Yeah, takes you a while. As you guys are kind of leaving that area, you do see someone like open their window, and then they're like, "Where did my bucket go?" And then as you kind of sneak away, you do hear a large commotion to your east. As you guys are going south, that's where kind of all the lights are, and then that's where majority of the people are like converging to. Seems like there's a market or some like event that's happening, but looks like a big park loaded with lights.
I am of the opinion that if everybody is going to a place, we should not go to that place.
What? All right. You guys
I mean,
make your way. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, unless anybody disagrees with me, but big congregations of people is probably not what we want right now.
I'd probably want to investigate. Well, actually, no. Yeah, No, that's a good idea. Let's avoid crowds.
All right. As you guys kind of traverse a little bit more, you don't see any other adventurers or any guards. It seems like majority of them are probably over by the concessions or the event that's happening. But you do see what looks like a lit up tavern in the distance, a couple blocks down. The rats pause. All right, this is the place. We're looking for a lion and a shaded figure. I'm not sure if they're in the inn, if they're out of the inn.
Can we just take a quick look inside the inn for the roll?
You do see, well, before you guys even get to the inn, it is a busy inn. People are coming and going. You do hear like people talking in the inn. It's not that big, but it is packed.
Does it have a bouncer?
No bouncer, just a door.
Is there
People
a
in and out.
reason we couldn't just send Remy and Martine in because they know generally who we're looking for and they can talk. So could they tell them to come meet us out here?
People might be a little bit off-putted by two rats that enter a inn, a packed inn. Don't think we can be that stealthy.
Got a valid point.
I guess we just kind of try to meld into the crowd. I mean, who's really looking at us really hard? It's a crowd.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
And we don't smell anymore. Well,
Nope.
not as bad.
Well, you smell different. You smell
Yeah.
like lavender.
So I'm thinking maybe we send Vincent in. I think a dwarf is probably the most common species around here that's like least likely to be identified by
yeah,
somebody.
can we identify the most common like race in that crowd? Is it mostly people?
It
humans?
is variety. There's like maybe
Oh,
so
they don't
far.
care.
Yeah, so far you've seen maybe 1 or 2 humans.
Wow, humans are minimal here. Then we could just meld right in.
Okay,
Thank
so
goodness most of us aren't human.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just go. Actually, none of us are human.
Yeah.
So I
That
say,
would be
like,
weird. You go to a new world where you're supposed to have your true form, and your true form's still human.
Yeah, that would suck.
You're like, wow, how standard of you.
So I say that we like just each go in one at a time and just kind of mingle around until we find a. Remy, Martine, is there a code word, a phrase, a thing that we could say? You know, if we approach.
They will know you because you are on every wanted poster known to men.
Okay, well, fair point. It's trying not to draw attention to us, but I guess.
Is it a good idea to mix and match Turtle and everybody else?
Will anyone really care? I don't think so. Let them walk in.
I mean, I guess I could disguise myself as a different Owlin and then go in and try and identify them and bring them out to us. That's an option. Because I have a disguise kit.
I just want to walk in with the crowd. I don't think anyone's gonna really spot us. There's too many people.
Well, I mean, it's your skin. If you want to go in and try and find them, I'm not going to stop you, but
I trust the DM. I'll be the first one to go in. I'll just try to walk in with the crowd.
Okay. So yeah. Let me activate this. Spike isn't here. Boop. Arlo isn't here. Boop. Incident is here. Boop. You do walk in. Here, I'll just put. You guys have vision of this whole map, right?
Yes.
I
clarification question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the people who are walking around, is it weird to see people armed?
Normally, you've only seen guards and adventurers with it, but you've seen a decent amount of adventurers, so far. So not sure.
So, like, not walking around with a bow drawn, but having a rapier just, like, in its sheath on my person is not, like, calling attention to myself?
No.
Okay.
Seems like there's a self carry.
Okay.
A self-defense carry.
Those are dragon cultists.
Yeah. As you enter into the inn, there are some humans that were outside talking. They were talking about the festival, and then as you kind of walk in, a couple people look your way. You notice what looks like a hobgoblin and a bullywug, a frog person, just like chatting in the corner, right over here. You notice a gnoll, like a hyena-looking thing, and like a human just chatting in their own table. An orc chilling at his table by himself. In the corner, you notice what looks like a guard of some type, and then 3 of the people in the robes that you've been accustomed to. And then the bartender is kind of is a satyr. And then there's what looks like a rogue figure and a dwarf.
All right, so no lion in here.
The satyr is currently serving the dwarf. He looks over at you. Hey, what you want?
It's like nothing yet, and then I'll just walk up to the bar.
What the fuck you doing then?
It's like I'm thinking, and then I sit down. I just sit down at the corner right here.
Okay, sure.
I turn my back to these guys.
Sure.
To these 4.
It's like, we got beer, we have wine, we have water, we have some food, not too much. Running out of that. You want water? All right. And then he grabs a glass, pours some water in. That'd be 1 copper, please.
Done.
All right. It tastes like shit.
You had a
God
thing, a whole fit that you pitched about not drinking the water in the city.
Hey, look, man,
First
you
opportunity
convinced
a
me.
beverage is
You
put here.
convinced me. I hope you drink shitty
It
water
tastes bad, but it doesn't like hurt your stomach as you drink it.
too. Okay. I didn't want to spend too much money.
You see the satyr just like cleaning a cup. So what you in town for?
It was like, we're waiting for the trade festival to happen.
Ah, yeah, that's you and everybody fucking else.
Yep, well, you know what I'm here for. Nothing much else.
It's like, let me know if you need anything harder. And then he looks
Appreciate it.
over. He walks over and looks at the at the person in the hood. And then comes back. Are you by yourself? As he grabs another beer.
Like, I have my trade associates outside. I mean, it's a good
I'll
number
tell them
of
to
us.
come in. The more the merrier. We also have rooms upstairs.
Okay. I'll think about it. I'm sure they'll find their way in here.
All right. What else do you?
I'm just gonna wait for my crew to make the next move, but
Okay.
I'm not being spotted by the dragon cultists, and I kind of have an idea.
You are
what
facing
to do.
away from the
Yeah.
cult-looking figures.
Yeah, I don't want to walk. I kind of want to walk up near the stairs, but they're right there.
Yeah. All right.
And I'll let
Vincent,
my team members do something else.
He's been there for about 5 minutes. You guys do see kind of like the entrance. What do you guys end up doing? Wait for some more?
I'll give him another couple of minutes, and then I might go start looking around some of the alleys and nearby areas, see if I can find any linen that just happen to be in the area.
Sure. All right. About another 5 minutes go by. Jax, you're almost finished with your water. Your friends haven't arrived. A couple new people arrived though. What looks like and what looks like
Asmar?
a whole. No, they're not. That's not an Asmar. It's like a. They look like an astral being, but they do walk up. They do live like sparkles as they kind of walk by, and then you hear them. Lovely. Can I get a beer? And they sit right next to you.
Okay.
They're kind of like glowing and sparkling in some places. They look humanoid, but they seem to be kind of like fading in and out of existence.
What is it wearing anything?
What looks like a toga.
Okay, so it's some kind of caster or something. Does anybody else walk in?
Not that you are.
Okay.
It's been about 10 minutes since you arrived.
Gotcha. I don't want to get too separate from my group. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I guess I need to think about what Vincent is doing now.
What's Vincent doing right now? 10 minutes after he got
I would if Vincent and his big ass the turtle is gonna alert everybody. And Vincent is thinking about his pet turtle. He needs to come up with a plan to get his turtle into safety. Let's see. I don't think Vincent would abandon Arlo. I think if Arlo doesn't go into the inn, Vincent won't go into the inn.
So I think we have Vincent and Arlo just kind of stay here, so that way we have like people that we can come back to.
Yeah,
And
good
then-
lookout.
And then I'm just gonna go kind of skulk around and then see if people matching the description given to us are in the area.
Okay. Where do you go? You can move your character here.
Let's go over here and
All right.
see if there's anything.
You do see what looks like a couple children playing by that well.
Are any of the children linen in?
No.
Okay, well then I'll let them stay.
All right,
go
you
back
go
out
back.
here.
There's like a fence that you have to jump over for that.
I mean, I'm pretty nimble. I don't think it's particularly tricky to get in.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
And then is there anybody in this little area?
You just see a couple people just walking by. One person that's like, what looks like they are loading up their cart for readying tomorrow.
Okay, then I guess I'll just walk over here and then check out this little
Just
area.
a
and
couple
then-
more residential homes. You're not really seeing much as you kind of scout your way through.
Okay, well, if I don't see anything, then I'm gonna head back here and then check in with Vincent and Arlo and see if they have identified our person or if Jax has returned.
You do notice that the building right next to you has what looks like it's a stone building compared to all the other buildings. And then you do see what looks like a person in red and black robes walk out of said building and then just kind of stand guard of the building.
Oh, these are robe dudes.
So the red and black robes, do those correlate with the dragon
What up,
cultists
Cam?
that we've seen?
We're doing some D&D here. Yeah. They're wearing what looks like a necklace that is depicting a dragon.
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Vincent and Arlo and say, like, maybe we go around like this area over here. You guys head in, and then I continue looking around outside, and I just won't go super far. But I don't think we want to keep hanging around this building. If
Backstab that cat.
oh yeah, murder. That's what we're gonna. We're just gonna start stabbing people. That'll keep
No,
us
no.
undercover.
As you guys are kind of walking away, another guard kind of walks out.
Nope.
This time he kind of has what looks like he nods to the cultist. The cultist kind of walks away, and then he stands guard at this place.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote. We head over to this side alley and then start like going down over here to go in.
Okay. Yeah, you guys start heading over there. Let me move you guys.
Be
Can
able
can
Start
Jack start
doing it.
making small talk with the Asmar to seem inconspicuous?
It's not Asmar, it's Alced.
Alcide?
Alcide,
Oh, Ace.
yeah.
Oh,
Ace
this is
lead.
the
I can't
MTG card. I love this
Yes,
card.
yes, it is. It is.
That's great.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna
as
make
you're
small talk with
starting the
him.
conversation, another cult member opens the door. You see the other four raise their hands, and then this one walks over, grabs a chair, and then sits next to them. Eventually, he calls out for a beer for the satyr. You do hear him yelling loudly. Ah, that guy we have on house arrest. I don't even know why I'm slacking off here in house arrest while the rest of you guys get to drink. And then they start laughing at him, and then you hear a couple of stuff, but then it gets drowned out.
Gotcha. I'm gonna ask the Ace lead some small talk questions, like, hey, what brings you to the city?
Oh, I'm here to sell some fine wares from across the cities that I've collected. I do have
What-
some great elemental objects, if you are fancy. Some
Oh,
magic.
that definitely sounds interesting. What would
What's,
you say that your main trade is?
Probably acquiring bits and odds and ends.
Hmm.
I do have the distinction of being able to stick out whenever I go to places. And then as he
Gotcha,
waves his hand, like shimmers, like follow it.
Hmm. Yeah, you definitely stand out. What's your name, friend?
It is Nelphine.
Interesting. Do you have a troop with you, Nelphine, or are you by yourself?
No, by myself. And then you hear the satyr. Not even the craziest one. There was a lion and a hooded fella back that was here earlier. Couple of weird ones.
Oh, where'd they head off to?
Out back, I heard.
Out back.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
think they were dealing with their horse or something.
Interesting.
We do have a stables
Yeah.
in the back.
Oh, gotcha. That is weird. Well, I'm going to order a beer so that I don't just walk out with shit water in my mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and pay whatever I can for the beer.
All right, yeah, that would be 2 silver.
Okay, cool. So that's 1 copper and 2 silver.
That's a pricey beer.
I know, man, but I just drank shit water, so I guess I was right.
All right, so you get your beer. All right, Vincent and Arlo and Spike, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna keep going through this alley and then send in Vincent and Arlo to go check in on Jax if
I
Good.
want to leave.
All right, so you start heading out.
Yeah, I'm going to chug my beer and then try to just walk the fuck out.
Okay, sure.
I don't want to show my face here.
Yeah, you're gonna look away.
I'll tell the ace lead, hey, maybe I'll see you in the festival. Maybe I'll come up to your shop.
There
then I
aren't
walk
many of me.
Ah, well then I'll definitely see you. See you
We'll stick
tomorrow.
out. All right, as you head out, you do Arlo and Spike and Vincent. You do see Jax opening the door.
then I guess I'll tell Vincent and Arlo to like hang back, and then I'm going to just mosey on up to Jax and ask him if he found anything out.
Okay, sure.
Well, what's the LC trader's name one more time? I'm adding it to note.
Nelsvid.
I'm gonna try to spell that as best as I can. So I tell
Nelsfed.
FED. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna tell them what I saw. Hey, I met an LC trader and a conspicuous satyr innkeeper. I didn't get his name. I
No.
also drank shit water. That wasn't great. But they told me that the lion inn walked in, but then they went back to the stables. I think Remy and Martine need to introduce themselves before we just walk in there.
I mean, according to Remy and Martine, they don't because they're going to be looking for us. So, okay. Let's go back, Vincent and Arlo around the corner, and I see you get them, and then let's try and not walk down this obnoxious, gigantic street.
Yeah,
Like
fuck
take
that.
these side roads over here, and then try and approach the stables from a different direction, and then hopefully we see an entire lion person, and then
Sure.
walk up and introduce ourselves.
You go about this area. It's pretty residential. But you do see a couple people just like, refilling their water from the well. And there is another grate actually right by here. But you do kind of sneak your way through. As you guys are kind of walking to, you can
Oh, that's
see.
where we came out of.
No, that's another one.
Yep.
You do see what looks like, through kind of a door, you see what looks like a lion fella. Let me throw this out here.
Just take the whole roof off. That's awesome.
Eat the roof.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, there is kind of like a door.
Yeah.
And then you do see what looks like a lion and a hooded fellow with a beak.
Okay, cool. Do they have icons?
Yeah. You guys entering? They're just kind of sitting around. One's drinking. They're both drinking. There is also a door that leads to the bar.
What the
Okay.
Who just joined?
And then, boom, yeah, you catch what looks like a lionin and a hooded fella with a black beak.
Oh shit, it's a kangaroo. I wouldn't know that, but it's a Kenku.
Are these new party members?
Okay. So as I go, and
There is like a horse that's just like sipping like water on the edge, just very loudly, like.
A very loud horse.
But yeah, Marcus and Tyler, introduce your characters.
Hello. So I'm the Kenku. Ignore the name. I didn't realize. I didn't quite understand Isekai when I started.
Here, I
So
got
just
you.
call. You can just call me Tyler. It works the same. Yeah. So we're coming in from a one shot that we did a couple of weeks ago,
I have badass fam.
and so I get to fulfill my fantasy of being a Birdman. A little sneaky. I'm like a pro version of Han Solo. I'm sneaky, but I'm also charismatic and
What class
extremely weak. I'm a rogue.
Oh, great! Awesome.
Oh no, is this just a pure rogue?
Like the
What
three rogue
you
party
guys?
now.
What
I saw a
Tyler,
rogue.
what you two see, Marcus and Tyler. You see a group of 4. You see a turtle. Like that's kind of wearing like a hooded robe that's kind of torn up. But there are 2 rats on top of him. You see a dwarf that looks fairly nimble. Actually, his picture is in the general chat right now. You see an owlin with what looks like a short sword, and then you see another dwarf that's kind of hardier. Yeah,
Sweet.
but
We got like a hill dwarf and
yeah, an
I got-
owl.
All right, I turn to Tyler, and I'm just like,
But you've seen these guys before. You've seen them on
yeah,
all
yeah.
every
I was-
wanted
I was
poster.
like,
yeah,
this is
it's like okay,
awfully-
we had to
awfully
coming.
Are you
Yeah.
guys gonna hide out here as well then?
It's like,
We had
are
to
you
beat
all?
the
Well, I
fuzz.
ask, are you also wanted?
Mm,
I think we kind of beat the fuzz.
no, I would say we aren't wanted right now.
Yeah.
Not as much as you guys.
Yeah, it was certainly not plastered on every wall in town.
God damn it.
Well, our associates here, Remy and Martine, told us that you would be able to potentially provide means out of the city and or a captain for a boat.
You hear Remy.
Yes.
You hear Remy the rat say, "Oh, they are the other untainted."
Oh.
Oh,
You
do we
guys
know
are-
Remy?
No, you guys don't know.
One
Remy.
of us.
No.
Oh my God,
Remy-
you too.
Remy and Martine, they are not, but these 4 are untainted, and you 2 are untainted.
Okay.
Alright, I would say.
It's good to know that most of the party reincarnated as some sort of furry.
Yeah,
Um,
we're all different races. I'm glad none of you guys are human.
It would be very boring, wouldn't it be?
Yes, it would.
Well, I would say this, my little rat friend, before we start throwing the U word around, how about we keep it down? Because we were able to, from what my
yeah.
friend here, he was able to hear through the window.
There is
earlier.
literally a door right here.
It's like,
Yeah.
maybe keep it a little bit down here. So then I'm just gonna like kind of walk like like right here, and so
The horse is covering a lot of the noise.
yeah.
Can I inspect the lionin? Is he huge? Is he wearing armor?
Yeah, describe yourself, Marcus.
All right, so definitely, big lion. I'm wearing like leather armor. Like the what is it? Like the pirate like long jacket, I guess that's what it is.
Oh. Like a okay.
Yeah. So it's like leather armor. So you probably there's like a bit of like a metal short sword, and then I guess on the side there is technically like I do have the pistol on the side.
Oh,
He
nice.
does have a flintlock pistol.
So you're some kind of ranger?
Not exactly. It's not that complicated.
Fighter?
Yes.
Okay. We needed one. We really needed a fighter.
But to answer your question, I guess I just like I stay right here, like a little away from the window. Me and the bird here, we have no means of knowing how to fly an airship, but we do know a captain. However, there is a bit of an issue. Our captain seems to have been gotten into a little bit of trouble and is currently on house arrest. So
Oh, shit.
we kind of need to go get him to get the airship.
Gotta break him out.
So 2 questions. One, you said you have the captain, not the airship. does he have an airship that he's the captain of, or does he just know how to drive one if we get one?
He has an airship,
He does have his own ship.
which you guys will have to also break out.
Do you know
And-
the name of the ship?
No.
No.
The captain
Okay.
never gave me that much details. He just has a ship that can get us all out of here.
Sure it does.
Because as much as I've enjoyed my time here on this continent after the whole
Blood
month,
sacrifice.
the whole blood.
Oh, you guys went through that.
Yeah, not very cool. Not an interest. Not a fun
was,
experience.
Did you
It was-
see the big eye in the ground? The most big
Hey,
fucked up eye?
guys, I love this conversation. Maybe not the time or place.
Oh,
Yeah.
Make a point.
Damn it.
So on the subject of house arrest, if you guys are from Earth, yeah, that part was not particularly clear for me. What is house arrest here versus what it was like for you? Do they have ankle monitors but magic? Is he like
Hmm.
just chained and can't go 100 feet away from where the chain's nailed down? Like,
I would assume he's probably got it in a state that's guarded by people trying to keep him there.
Ah,
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
Is that a fairly accurate assessment? I mean,
Yeah,
this is just, you know,
it is also
from my time
fairly
playing
close here.
GTA on Earth.
No, no, you're right. Essentially, there's like guards around. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. But the reason you guys chose this inn is because it's very close to the location.
So the pilot's not far. It's just a matter of I'm not exactly the most, let's just say, subtle of people.
well,
We'll have to figure out a way to get in and extract. We haven't had a chance to case the joint yet. Do you guys have any familiarity with the town we're in currently? We're kind of like a
not at all.
traveling
Besides the shit
through.
sewer.
Yeah. Oh
We,
man, I can smell it on you.
You can still smell it? Fuck.
Yeah, well, I have a pretty sensitive sense of smell as a bird. You know, they got that thing figured out. That's just Marcus, who's a horrifying lion man.
I'm the closest thing to human in this party. Well, no. Well, there is dwarf.
Yeah, there's a dwarf and a gnome,
Mm-hmm.
and a
Well-
turtle and a eagle.
we've
or-
got two sneaky
Ow.
bird boys. So
You guys are
Yeah.
gonna murder everything. You guys are gonna kill everyone.
wasn't
It'd be
trying
great.
just murder. I was thinking that maybe we could sneak in, and then sneak the guy out.
Yeah,
We have
I think that would
3
be the
rogues
best.
with
Yeah,
high stealth scores. I think we could do it.
yeah. If we have to, I don't imagine this guy knows we're coming. I'm assuming not. That's a question for the DM. But if we have to, we can probably incapacitate him non-violently. I do have a crowbar.
Wait, we have to incapacitate him?
I would
If we
say-
have
well,
to,
would
I don't
say
know if this
before we
guy's
do
going to come
that,
willingly or not. I have
well,
no
I would say
idea.
he knows you if you went in there. Like I think he would expect you if a Kanku showed up. Like, he probably could make a good assumption that it's
You've seen him. Yeah, you met him.
I've met this person.
Yeah, he's mostly from. Essentially, the reason why you know him is because of your connection with Cal. They're offering to break him out. For safekeeping. Or they'll pay him, and then they'll also make sure he's safe in their country.
Okay. Then I won't have to hit him in the head unless he talks
He's
too
a
loud.
fugitive at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they're bookering peace. They're granting him asylum
Okay.
and also paying him.
Well, there you go.
Interesting. So he has incentive to stay here.
To leave.
No,
Cal
The
is
other
the
way
country
around,
that's to
yeah.
the west.
Oh, oops, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah,
world
Cal's
map.
the country to the west.
All right.
The
Well,
one that Remy and Martine are from.
at this point, I think our first step needs to be we need to get a sense of like this building that he's staying in and how we can maybe get in without setting off too many alarm bells.
You
Yep.
guys have seen it. The two of you guys have seen it. It's this building right here.
Oh.
Okay. Is it a keep? Like
Oh.
a
Damn it. Okay.
It's like it's just a house.
okay.
Yeah.
Does
Literal
the
meaning on
police
house
pop
arrest.
off?
I can fly. Can
I'm-
you fly, fellow bird bro?
I cannot. I feel that's a little insensitive as a Kanku. Um,
He hops.
No, I can. I got fingers though, and it's pretty lit, so I can use those to climb. I'm also quite dexterous. But you know, I can make the noise. I can imitate the sound of wings flapping with my sweet Kanku skills.
Okay.
That's really
So
about
he
it.
just has feathered elbows. That's about all he's got.
Yeah, honestly, it's interesting to learn how to clean these things. I'm not quite used to this bird
Oh,
body.
you know all about that, Spike.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the cloaca.
Hmm.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Not a fan of the weird bird cock that I've
Nope.
got going on.
Yeah, that's gonna be a constant conversation. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first thought is yes, let's go case the place.
Yep.
But I'm thinking maybe we try and find a window that's a second, third story, something like that, and then I could just fly up to the window and put a rope down, and then we could sneak people in that way, or sneak a person out that way.
I think it's probably the
From
best.
what you
and
saw,
then-
the building was one story. Let me double check. Yeah, from what you saw, the building was one story.
Okay.
Damn.
Was there a chimney or a skylight?
Does it
Or...
have several windows? Does it have a basement?
If you guys will just close your eyes real quick.
I'm not looking.
No, it doesn't look like. It looks like
Should we
it's.
get into position?
No, it doesn't look like there's a chimney or anything, but there's a couple windows. Couple windows and one main door.
Man, I just suspect a fight here because there's not like we could sneak in. It's a one way in, one way out building.
Yeah, that's what the Republicans are telling you.
What?
The school shootings.
Oh, yikes.
Oh Lord!
Hey, there's a
Oh.
good for defense. One way in, one way out.
These
Oh,
Earth
no.
jokes.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a real
another
killer joke.
Slapper.
idea that if we're trying to be subtle still, we could write a note and tie it around an arrow and then shoot an arrow through the window, not trying to hit a person, obviously. And then your guy could like read the note and then like know that we want to try and get him out, and then
What's the music for? Nope.
Just music.
Oh, okay. That's like fighting orcs music.
I just chose random music, and that
Oh,
definitely
okay.
is not the music I was expecting, but it's
Wait,
fine.
is there music? This is Porches Bananas.
Oh no, it's music on Discord.
Oh. Oh, I definitely have that turned down.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Cody McBard face.
Yeah. Bodie McBard face.
Okay. I mean, alternatively, I don't know. I didn't see how many guards there were. It looks like there's 2 on the map, but that may be cheating. How many
here's a
guards did you
question.
guys see?
We all saw 2. Well, Spike. That's Spike.
yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a guard and a cultist, presumably working together. You know what?
Okay.
I'm thinking like somebody who's incredibly wanted. You guys aren't wanted or known by
Yeah,
these
that's
people.
true.
Could you just go up and ask if you go inside and talk to? I mean, house arrest just means you can't leave, not that people can't come
Yeah.
up to you.
You guys are
right?
guests.
I
Certainly.
suppose-
One thing I can do too. I mean, I was listening into your conversations with the cultists in the tavern there. It's possible I could
the
like
ASMR lid or whatever.
the ASMR ales lid. No, but more importantly, I mean, just kind of the din of the tavern. I could probably just mimic their voices and try to draw at least one away and either
Oh,
stealth
Ooh.
kill them,
you're a
or
crow race. That's actually
Yeah.
fucking cool.
that's why I picked it. It's super neat.
That's badass.
It also
That
works
is
out.
pretty cool.
I think that might be an effective strategy. Sir, I can like try it because my persuasion's pretty high. Rather, I'm quite a persuasive guy, so I could give that a shot and try to learn a bit more, see if he'd let us talk to him. Alternatively, if I need to, I can try to draw at least 1 or 2 away, long enough to where we can dispatch him, and then
Here's
Break in
what I
with
wanted
everything.
to ask. I wanted to try to climb one of the nearby buildings and then see if there's any holes in the roof there. It can't be that great. I mean, look at it. It's a giant stone thing. There might be holes in the roof that I could crawl into. I am small enough.
maybe it looks like stone. Is it like stone or like slate roof?
It's like a stone building. It's like a stone, like bricks, and then also stone is like the like the roof.
Okay.
So there might not be any cracks or ways to get in that way. It's all
You haven't
pretty
seen
well preserved.
You haven't seen any
Yeah.
cracks.
I would like to check that out. I'd like to check out the roof.
Okay. Well, I think we have a couple of approaches then. I can try to distract the guard in a conversation, maybe see if he'll just let me in. But in the meantime, if you want to try and slip up to the top
Yes.
and see if See if you can find a way in through the
Let
roof.
me make sure I have the right spells for this.
Oh yeah, neither of us know magic.
That's okay.
We're just straight up melee boys. Well, except for Marcus.
Bit of a special.
Though he did tank for me basically all of our first encounter with everyone.
The one
in this
shot
world.
was the one shot was Bittersy tanking and Tyler just murdering people.
So with the
My-
lion just killing everyone.
was an adventure.
no, I got you.
No, I was.
They can describe
shoot-
the adventure, but it was an adventure.
I was bow slinging, baby. I was sniping them from long
was-
range.
Pretty much what Spike was doing, except he was swooping in between trees and killing people and stabbing him in the throat and eyeballs.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was insane.
I do have one question about weapons in this game. Do daggers count as ranged or melee or both?
Both.
Can you throw them?
You can
Okay.
throw
Okay,
'em.
cool.
Yeah, because it's simple finesse, light throw, and range. But I wasn't sure if that just meant that's all.
Those
they
are all the
were.
attributes. That means yeah.
Okay.
You can throw them.
And I can have a short sword in one hand and a dagger in the offhand.
Yeah. You'll just incur unless you get the feat that is two-handed fighting. You'll incur
Okay.
like a. You won't use your proficiency for your whatever the second action is.
Yeah, I'm going for like the end of the Rats of Nim. Just throw a dagger and save Nicodemus.
That's pretty badass.
Just whoosh. Because I'm an animal after all.
He's
All
an
right.
animal.
I think we have a plan then. Spike is going to try to get in through the roof. I can distract the guard outside and at least try to gain a little bit more info on.
It's actually Josh that's trying to get in through the roof.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to use whatever score I have to try to climb the nearby building. If I can put a pointer somewhere.
That would be X.
X?
I think. Yeah.
This building?
Okay.
I'd like to climb up the side of the roof
We'll
and
probably
check
remove
to
that.
see if there's any chinks in this area.
Whoa.
So I can look down and probably not.
Okay.
I don't think I see Jeremy Lin there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's an old meme. That's
Alright.
that's the kind of journalism that gets you fired. Oh,
Do you guys
boy.
all head out into the streets?
Yeah.
Well, before we go, I will say that Arlo does know enhance ability. So if one of you wants an advantage on one of your checks, you can, because like we can give you advantage on charisma or on agility if one of you wants that. But if you, that's also a second level spell slot, and I am
He can also
concerned.
bless.
That's also another second level spell
What
slot.
does Vince?
That's only one.
Oh, you can upcast it.
Guidance, guiding bolt, and tangle.
Ooh, actually, yeah, bless is smarter. So before we do this, I might cast bless on you guys, and then you'll have a minute where you can.
Have better
Oh,
rolls.
that only helps on attack and saving throws.
Oh,
And we're not
Oh
gonna-
yeah.
I'm gonna try not to at least.
Yeah. Try not to attack.
If we are,
fall or
there
get
are other
stabbed.
problems.
we have plenty of cure wounds.
So yeah, we could use the second level spell slot. I'm just hesitant because I feel like before we get our next long rest, the shit's gonna go south because
Probably. We're gonna fuck up somehow.
that's how D&D works.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that's gonna fuck up is my internet connection. It never likes these D&D sites, and so I may have to reconnect every so often.
They're
We'll
too
see.
intricate.
Yeah. So, but that's what the alcohol is for. Both my character and I have been drinking, so it's gonna enhance the RP. Just kidding. Okay, so I guess that's our plan. Is
Plus one charisma.
yeah, right. Minus one intelligence. All right. Who do we need to boost up over here on?
I would like to get on the lion in shoulders and
So who's staying in the shit pen, and then who's going out to the streets?
we gotta keep Arlo here, man. There's no way in fuck. Arlo's
Arlo
gonna
just-
go to stable.
The turtle just sits on a hay bale.
Somebody
so
comes
sad.
in, he just goes, nay.
Yeah. You should just
Roll
go
for
into a shell.
charisma.
Make him go into a shell inside of the hay.
Ooh.
You see, you guys have this all backwards. He's a turtle, and if Elden Ring taught me anything, he just needs to bark when people go in. Like, oh, dog. off."
Hey, look at the dog. They put down a summoning sign.
It's
Elden Ring
Arlo
told me that
hides-
goats also roll. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that shit. That's some Japanese shit.
some hoop snake shenanigans. Okay.
I think I want to stick around. I think I'm one of the more charismatic people, and so if people come in and they start trying to point fingers at Arlo and myself and Vincent, that like maybe I can diffuse the situation, or
Damn.
alternatively stab him in the throat.
Yeah, please. I mean,
Also-
whoever walks in there is fucking dead.
Again, murder should not be our first solution here, because if the guards show up, we're all screwed.
You're so good at it, though.
Well, just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you should just default to it.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we're gonna come to this
Okay.
area here.
Yeah.
So the three of you guys are
The little
going out.
gnome, let's go.
All right, so you picked up the gnome.
Oh.
As you guys are trying to go to the area here,
Oh Lord, what am I doing?
I'll just move you guys.
Thank
over
you
here.
for moving me.
Yeah, just moving over there.
Meow.
You do notice that the hobgoblin and the bullywug, the fucking frog, they are just like shooting the shit right in front of the street.
Mm-hmm.
Hear them like, you think we're ever gonna see these wanted guys? And then you hear the bullywug. I think it's all fake. I don't think they even exist.
Fake news. Oh shit.
It's like there's a
Okay.
reason why they brought all these adventures. That's conversation you over here.
Yeah, I'm curious. I think I might be able to do something with this. I'm gonna stroll up to him and I'm gonna try to initiate a conversation that I overheard from the frog.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you walk up to them.
Couldn't help but hear you guys were talking about the fellas that are wanted in this town.
This is our opportunity, lion guy.
Are we gonna go? We want to try to get like here.
I need to get on this building.
Okay, so we
Oh,
need to.
the one thing I don't know,
get
Kenku
here.
can imitate voices, but can they throw voices?
They can't throw
Oh.
voices. They
Damn,
don't
that'd be
know.
so
That'd be
sick.
badass.
I'd be like, oh, over there,
That
I'll do a fucking.
Is a feat. Fun fact.
That is
Damn
a
it.
feat, yeah.
That
wanna
is
be
a
able
I'd
feat
probably
that
do
you
a
can
silent
do.
image.
Ventriloquist? Yeah, ventriloquist.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of goaded in certain situations.
like right now.
Can we check around this corner to see if anyone's looking down this lane here?
Are you guys gonna walk over there?
Well, we're gonna go to this corner first, right? We're checking our corners, man. We're like the SWAT.
The frog and the hobgoblin are looking at the Kenku that just
Kenku.
popped up, so they will see you if they.
Yeah,
Ah,
we
Well,
should,
not necessarily. How can we put the gnome inside of Marcus's jacket?
Let's do it.
What are we Obi-Wan in this shit right now? Like,
Oh, I forgot that's the thing. Don't remind me.
I'm like Baby Yoda, bro.
No, he's like Leia.
yeah.
He's like Leia trying to leave Fortress Inquisitors.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah.
Is that a thing?
I think I'm just gonna walk over there. I'm just gonna like, all right.
Yeah, you guys are just gonna walk over there.
No, I'll
Yeah,
stay-
they see in the
I'll-
distance. They don't give a
I'm
shit.
gonna- Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay. They
Yeah.
just don't care.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, what you mean? As he's talking to Tyler.
Well, I'm curious to know why you think they're fake. Why would they put all these wanted posters up?
You really think a turtle, a gnome, a dwarf, and an owlin could evade everybody for this long?
I mean,
like,
everyone?
And then the hobgoblin's like, yeah, the turtle, I don't get. How could the turtle just kind of get away? It's a fucking turtle.
He doesn't have to run
So
away,
how
at
is this,
least.
like, can I actually just like?
Yeah.
eat
Can you like
it's-
yeet me, bro?
There is a commoner standing right there loading some what looks like boxes into a crate.
Is he highly distracted? Is he kind of like
He sees
focusing
you
on
guys. He
what-
waves at you guys and continues working on his
Oh,
thing.
hey, buddy.
Top of the morning.
Oh no. Oh yeah, what time of day is this, by the way?
It's evening.
Okay. Like sun is down or it's
Yeah, it's
low?
like 8 o'clock.
Okay.
God damn it.
8 o'clock in the summer or 8 o'clock in the winter?
8 o'clock in the summer. It's about to be August. I'm
Okay.
actually
Oh,
keeping track of days,
hey,
funny enough.
can I cast a minor illusion to sort of distract this guy?
You certainly could try.
I was gonna
Okay.
ask when he was moving. You know, like.
Well, here's my plan. Can I whisper to the lionin?
Sure.
All right.
So I'm assuming that the guy's kind of looked down at his box. Hey,
He's just loading boxes like an NPC.
gotcha. I guess he doesn't really give a fuck. I wanted him to be scared of something and sort of run to the guard near the tower. And then you could yeet me on top of the thing.
my friend, you can certainly try. I hope this doesn't backfire in any way, shape, or form.
Well, hey, listen, I have a pretty good idea, okay?
Because let me
Sure.
put it this we all have the same goal, but right now it's just make sure this isn't gonna go south.
Okay, I'll try my best. Okay, so I have an at-will ability called Silent Image,
Sure. Yep.
and I wanted to what image do I want to emit? I wanted to. It'll look weird in a city, but I wanted a imaginary wolf or an animal that looks dangerous to pop out from the corner here
Right there.
and sort of leap at him to make him run this way. That'd be amazing
Sure.
if that works.
What's the spell called again? Or
That
is it
is
feat?
called the feat. I have a feat because I have 2 levels
Yeah.
in Warlock. That is called Misty Visions. You can cast a silent image at will without
Yeah.
spending a spell slot or material component.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Marcus, you see as a wolf just slowly creeps to this man. He's grabbing a box, and then he looks over and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Is that one of you?" Ah! And then he starts running over.
All right, very good. Yeet me, my friend,
Yeah, alright, let me try this.
before I
Alright.
lose concentration.
I'm not trying to like yeet him. I don't want to like.
Do I
yeet him,
hear
like,
the do I
wanna
hear
be
the
able to, like,
commotion?
You hear all three, the hobgoblin, the bullywug. You guys all look over, and you see the commoner just run to the guard. There was a wolf just right there. Give me a
perfect.
strength check, Marcus. Yeah, give me a strength check, Marcus, to see if you can just lift him.
Can I just like? Wait, did it?
Please roll high. Damn it!
It takes a little bit. Tyler, you and the frog hear what sounds like a clank
Mm-hmm.
on this building.
Okay.
Marcus, you eventually get through. But
I've gotta be
there's a
hurt.
lot going on here. The hobgoblin and the frog. The frog hesitates a second. The hobgoblin walks over.
I
See
want to
what's
say
going on.
something to Marcus. I'd be like, Marcus, act like you saw the wolf too. Distract him for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna kind of just like.
I'm gonna
cower
say
in
to the frog, be like, "Hey, maybe there's your quarry after all, or it's just somebody making noise in the middle of the night, spooking the
shit.
commoners."
While
you
this
know.
is happening, the person opens their front door. What the fuck just happened?
I'm gonna walk
I
back
don't think you
to
really.
make
there's
sure
a-
I'm not
There
seen.
was a wolf in the middle of the city right now.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I
That's-
know.
Hello. This close? You hear in the distance, Tyler. You hear this conversation. The bullywug starts walking over there too.
Okay.
Peeking the corner. This is a madhouse happening right here.
I am going to lay very low.
I need to
you're
be.
like-
Am I allowed to like kind of move in real time?
Yeah,
I don't know.
move your own
Okay.
character. Yeah.
Like, what? Yo,
Sure.
my man. I was like, whoa. You should be careful. There was a wolf I just saw over around that corner.
My G.
And I point over to like where I saw like over
Sure.
there.
A wolf here? Must have been an escapee from the festival.
The festival.
Interesting.
This is a very skeptical frog.
Yeah.
This frog don't believe in shit.
You see over there where you pointed, the commoners just like walking by, like pointing around. You see the hobgoblin and the guard all looking too.
Okay.
Jax, you hear the guard and the commoner and the hobgoblin all talking around.
I think
Okay.
now's my chance while this is happening. I'm gonna walk up to the guards here
Yeah.
alongside, and I'm gonna attempt to chat for time, as if that's plausible.
All right.
So I guess that's
He looks over at you. Hey, you know anything about this wolf?
Wolf. No, I mean I just go to the tavern.
I just hurry. I kind of like hurry over now. I'm
Yeah.
like,
You're in
wolf?
the distance. Is there really a wolf? Or is he the boy who cried it?
Hey,
DM, can
got
I
him.
go ahead and while there's a commotion,
I
can
know
I
what
go
I
ahead
saw.
and look at the roof?
Yeah, you look
This
at the
way?
roof. It looks pretty.
My bad.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty sturdy.
Listen,
It's
I know
a
what I saw.
one-floor building. Has about maybe 4 or 5 windows. Doesn't seem that big. You're not sure if it's a house.
Not sure if it's a house.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't look like it could be a house. Tyler, you're just buying time with the guard.
Yeah, I was gonna
Do,
say,
Yeah.
do the tiles
sure?
look like they could be lifted?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That is perception.
I would say I don't really have.
No!
a humorous anecdote for? Oh no.
No, they look heavy. It would probably take some time if you wanted to.
So here's my character's plan.
Sure.
I could either wait for a better cue from my team members, or I could try to make a leap for the roof.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
think
certainly
there's
try that,
much
but
better.
they're very close to our area.
Do we have
I'd
like
like
a?
to think I'm nimble enough to make it, but I don't know.
How far is that jump? It's
Mm,
like,
15 feet.
that's a pretty good jump.
God damn.
Wait, are you in like a 2-story building, or is it all like, also 1 story?
This one's they're about the same height.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
I
could
need
try
a
to
running
hit
start.
the edge and pull up,
Yeah.
but if you want to fully clear, that's 15.
I want to, in the middle of all this chaos, I want to ask the commoner man if he's all right, because I saw this wolf leap at this minute.
Dude, I saw these two, and they're walking down the alleyway, and then I was just minding my own business, putting these boxes, and then a wolf just starts charging at me. Did you guys saw it, right? And
Yeah,
he
I
points at
saw
you
it.
too.
Yeah, I saw the wolf.
You
I
saw
saw
it.
Wait, where'd the other guy go?
You sure you guys weren't
Listen,
I don't know,
where the
drinking
other guy went.
something?
He probably ran off after that wolf showed up.
See, look, and then he's like, "You gotta believe me," to the guard. The hobgoblin's like, "This is weird. I'm going back to drink," and he starts
this is
walking
the
by.
hobgoblin? Okay.
Yeah.
You sure you weren't drinking anything yourself, there, hard-working man? Maybe I don't know. You get a spell of dizziness. I'm gonna look at Marcus. How about you? Were you drinking tonight too, bud? I swear something's in the water here in this
Man,
town.
they are very distracted. This is probably the
Something
best
is in the
time
water.
to make that jump.
The
You know, I may
hobgoblin's
have-
already
I
fucked
may-
off.
I may have had a little, a little bit at the end, but and I just I'm like, maybe it's a lot more than I thought.
You're a pretty big guy. I mean, I know you
Can't
probably
I-
think you can handle it.
I want to do another wolf
Oh,
to make them all look
Uh,
in this direction. It doesn't cost a spell slot.
Yeah, you're right. Another ghastly image appears, just the wolf over there.
I want the wolf to run across this way and down that way.
Okay. Yeah, the wolf pops up right here. Looks like from your angle you see what looks like some dust picking up, and then it forms into what looks like a very believable wolf. It goes through. You guys
what the
definitely
hell?
don't need to do that.
Yeah,
but,
can I
yeah.
perceive this wolf from where I'm standing? I assume I can see that. Nice.
1 second.
That's not great.
Okay. Okay. They both notice it. They're like, "Oh yeah, hold up." It's like, wait, I'll call this in. I'll bring in some more guards. I gotta go make sure the person's still in the building. And then he starts walking away.
Shit.
All right, well, we've
Yeah,
got.
you look like adventurers. You guys can make sure he's good, right? Just stay here. Make sure he's safe.
Yeah,
Talking
yeah,
to the guard telling us to talk to the customer
Yeah.
or commoner.
The customer, yeah. He starts
The
walking
customer.
back underneath you.
Sure thing. Frog's still
This guy
with
goes
us,
into the
right?
building.
Now's the time I make the jump.
Guess I'll just be like, just stay here. Just stay
Yeah.
by us. You'll be safe with us.
Honestly, if we stay in this alley right here, we can block it. We can protect you from both ends, and that way it doesn't like sneak up on one of us.
Okay.
Is he
Yeah.
is he convinced by my?
Yeah, I
Do I
get
need
the
to
same.
persuade this man here?
Yeah. Give a deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty spooked. Put that in consideration.
That's pretty fucking dog water.
These rolls.
I'll just go inside my house. Oh god damn it. That was exactly where my house was. Fuck. And then he starts walking by over here.
What up, bitch? It's just a wolf.
Yeah.
You've
You've got a literal man of lion. He's fine. You'll be fine.
While all
Yeah.
this is happening, we're going back to the party over here.
Okay.
You guys are all chilling in here for a while. Vincent, Spike, and Arlo. You do eventually, Vincent, Spike, and Arlo. You do eventually hear, and then it just starts reeking. One of the horse took a shit.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome. I mean, is it any worse than what we just went through?
No,
No.
definitely
I don't
100%
know.
worse.
It's actually kind of pleasant.
But you do hear some commotion in the distance, but nothing too crazy. Nobody's entered in or out yet.
Is there
Vincent
like
Spike
a shovel or something to clean? Yeah, so I guess I'll just take the initiative. I'm just gonna go shovel the shit and like go throw it in the gutter.
Working overtime now?
For free, even.
Working for
Yeah.
free?
Not even your own horse. Yeah, you go into
What a
the
good
stall and
guy.
you start
When they
cleaning it
think
out.
it's weird that someone was cleaning the shit here when they know no one's working in here?
I think you're overthinking it. Nobody's gonna look at somebody dealing with horse shit and think, I don't know if they're supposed to be doing that. Are they qualified to shovel shit? Like, yeah, probably. They've got 2 hands.
Be my guest.
All right, back here. Okay, yeah, you guys have brought him in.
The shit episode. All right, I like this
You
side.
guys brought
plot.
him into the alleyway.
This
This
is the
commoner's
shit
like,
arc.
The
this
shit arc.
commoner, this guy's
I'm
like,
loving-
fucking hell, Bob, bro, what the hell? We never get this shit. You know what? Here, you can come inside. It's like, yeah, okay.
Tombstone.
They both go inside.
Well,
That's cute. That's how you make friends. Why don't we do
Oh,
this?
they're
together?
neighbors, so
They're holding hands.
Yeah.
they're neighbors.
Oh my god, they're holding hands. How loose.
Just like you and me, Richard.
Bullywug. What a fucking weird time. All right, I'm going back.
Is the frog? Can we tell? Is he wearing like any sort of identifying insignia? Is he like?
It's
look
not
like
the
he's from
picture.
the cult?
Yeah, he's wearing what looks like a jacket. Like a jacket. You're not sure if he's a pretty big guy, but he has like what looks like a spear in his back, like on himself.
I should have been a
He looks pretty
bullywog.
armored.
He
He
looks
starts
armored.
walking away. Yeah, he looks pretty.
Okay.
He has like a chain vest on.
Okay, so he could be like a mercenary or something like that.
Yeah, mercenary.
He has no relation to the man from our one shot who we threw in a literal grinder.
No,
Okay.
no. Not
Badass.
I'm
He
sorry,
tried to
you
grind us.
did-
To be fair,
You did
self-defense.
what? You
Threw him in a
sausaged a
fucking
person?
cheese grater.
Look,
You
it's
can- you
it's
can- they can explain
backstory. We'll
after.
explain it later.
Still had nightmares.
Yeah,
It's their backstory.
I can still perfectly imitate his dying screams with my horrible Kenku skills.
That's awesome. That's great. That's really useful.
That is useful.
Yeah, it's terrifying though because like they have to do it for a minute for me to hear it. Just imagine hearing a man die for 60 seconds. Oh,
As he gets slowly crushed by his own invention. Anyways, Jax, you are free now. Nobody's around.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the jump.
Give me
So,
athletics
right
or
here.
acrobatics, and then also stealth.
Okay.
oh my god.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna walk over
Yeah. Nice.
here.
All right. Wow.
And
Great jump.
I'm gonna make noise.
Okay.
He makes a
So
jump.
Marcus, as you're walking your way back into this alleyway, you see a gnome just fucking leap across the way, and then you hear a loud boom.
Fuck.
God. I just face palm like
At this point, can I like ready my dagger?
Both of you guys look. You see the gnome just like scurrying up, and then you see the guard just run out. Like,
I just see
what the fuck was that? And he starts looking up. Did you guys see that?
What
What
are
the
you
fuck was
talking
that?
about?
I wanna.
I hope
I
Was that the wolf?
No, the wolf couldn't have scaled.
No,
the,
yeah, there's no way the wolf
roof.
from where I point like we saw the wolf from over there. There's no way the wolf
He's
was
so-
somehow made his way up there. It's like there's just
unless
starts
there's
walking-
several wolves. I'm just
He
kidding.
starts walking up to higher ground.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt a
he's-
stealth
he's-
attack on him.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
I just have,
Yes.
I think
Okay.
I have
Fuck 'em up.
to.
Yeah. Okay, you walk up and then you shank him. All right, yeah, give me an attack. An attack at advantage.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Just roll attack
Just
twice.
do the math. Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
at
just roll
this
attack
point, if whatever how it does, I'm just gonna try to tackle this man right after it.
Sure.
Inventory actions. There we go. And how do I attack with advantage? I'll just do the regular.
Just do it twice. Yeah.
I've lost connection attempting to reestablish. I love Forge. Hold on, let me try one more time. Tell me if it rolls.
Okay.
I'm refreshing.
Are you doing it via Forge or via the
No, I'm
actual
doing it
character
the-
page?
I have the character page with the plugin.
Yeah,
This is
gotcha.
just like with browser-based anything. My computer like
Yep.
fucking it.
I would just do it on your smartphone, bro.
I don't even know how to do. Just roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 in real life.
I mean,
I wish
like,
I had one. It'd be kind of
you
tight.
can just roll
okay.
a d20 down here.
I
Okay.
do collect playing
Oh
cards.
shit!
Fuck him up!
Oh shit!
Okay,
Fucking
we're
kill
just
them.
we're gonna
Wait,
You
take
guys are
that.
evil.
Wait, does he see this coming? Well, I mean,
No,
either way.
he starts
okay.
walking. This guy starts trying to walk up the stairs, and then the next thing he knows, he looks down, and his throat's been slit.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm sorry. I had to do what needed to be done.
Yeah, he's dead.
The problem is,
Bird people are fucked up.
all right. Look, we were cursed for a reason.
Definitely some blood drops onto the ground as it starts squirting onto the ground. He
Okay,
falls
so
to the
anybody
ground.
Knock him out.
Marcus,
Marcus.
you do grab him as he's kind of bleeding out.
Oh my god.
Throw him behind some boxes.
Yeah, I was
This
gonna
is
say,
why we're partners.
I would say, is there like, is that spot like, it looked like I could like dump a body right there? Like it looks like,
Temporarily.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like we just need to throw it somewhere.
Okay.
While
yeah,
I'm
you just-
on this roof, can I make another perception roll now that I'm actually on it to see if there's a hole looking down or something?
yeah, take a look.
Okay. I want to see inside this building. There's no way we're just walking through the front fucking door. No goddamn way.
All right, is there like any blood on me at all, or like?
A little bit. There's more blood on the ground.
Fuck.
Okay, cool.
Like right there.
Can I just like wipe, like
Yeah, you can start wiping yourself off.
Yeah, I just need. To...
You start pulling at some of the roof tiles. They look pretty well done.
Okay. So we know he's up there clomping around. We've currently got a dead body. I think we need to accelerate our timetable
Yeah,
just a little bit.
just a little bit.
I did not want to
windows.
do that. I
You said
wanted
that-
to
you
be
said there's
stealthy.
windows, right?
Oh yeah,
do
there are
I-
windows. Yeah, there are windows.
Alright, is there any way I can like look inside of these
Sure.
windows right now, or are
You
they
can
all
definitely
the
look
roof?
inside.
Well, hold on. Can I try it since I'm the stealth character and give it
Yeah.
a like see if I can do that without being spotted?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Tell me like how much blood I still have. Like if I'm like cleaned off at this point.
Give me
Fuck
a
me.
sleight of hand roll. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you go up to the closest window. Give me a sleight of hand roll to see if how well you can clean off. I guess. Clean off the blood.
Are there?
Yeah, there's maybe like a speck or two, unless like they like really look, they're not gonna notice. Okay. You look into the window. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys see that
Yes.
inside? Okay, yeah. You see, there's not really anybody else inside. But there is what looks like a closed door. You see a couple doors here. There's nobody inside though. From the
There's,
area
like,
that you see.
like a door here.
Yeah,
like-
there's 3
I see.
doors.
No one inside.
Okay.
Seems
Is this
like
like
the
a
one person that was
courthouse?
inside is now playing outside.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah. He's not my buddy. Fuck that guy.
I feel bad. I'm a morally conflicted crow
Can I
man.
just, can I just walk up and just see what he? Like,
Yeah,
You know,
I'm gonna try. I'll inform you of what I see.
all right.
Okay, yeah, you see the same thing.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
I am aware that this guy said he's got to tell others though, because of the wolf. So I'm like a little bit skeptical of there being nobody else in there. I want to say that much.
It looked like he was walking away to get higher ground first, so that there could be people inside from.
I'm gonna
closed doors.
go over and whisper, and they're gonna just tell me what's in here, just so I know.
Alright,
Alright.
you just lean down and just start whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
So-
you see exactly what they see.
Yeah.
Currently, we don't see anything, but there is a dead guy. Kind of had to do that for you, bud. Sorry. But it was fucking sick
We
though.
have a good amount of experience with this.
That was fucked up.
It was
Yeah.
pretty.
I saw it.
Well, I would say, Tyler,
You still see the body a little bit.
you learned well from when I just headshot that guy at the very end of the session. So
It was good shit.
the
Yeah.
guy that was trying to flee from us.
That's
no
brutal.
witnesses.
Alright, yeah.
Look.
So there's
They were, like-
nobody currently inside.
All right, can I just like kind of walk over? Can I like see if this all right? First off, I want to be able to walk up to the front. I need to see. Like,
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check or anything?
Yeah, can I do
Like,
the
see if there's
same?
any-
Yeah,
around.
there's a couple people around, but you know they're not close by you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep a lookout.
Yeah, you see
For
down
my
the
advantage.
you see down the way. You see like the hobgoblin and the frog just talk. You see a couple people just like walking around, doing like
Uh,
their daily chores and stuff like that, or their nightly
I
chores.
would tell them to go in.
Is
Yeah.
the door look like something that? Well, can I try the door and see if it's locked?
Yeah, you open the door.
Okay.
The guard
Tell-
did not
tell
try
you
to
what,
lock the door.
Can I tell them like I'll kick on the roof to make noise like taps if I see guards run?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
All right, cool. They'll know it.
All right, both of you guys go in.
We're going in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going. Do we know what our contact looks like?
It's,
Yeah, he's a rabbit-looking guy.
I was Like, he's gonna
Okay.
be another
God,
rabbit.
it's just a bunch of furries, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there like
Jesus.
is there any like for the doors, are there like keyholes that we could like possibly look through?
No, not really. It's just
Yeah.
a door with like a bar.
All right.
Kick them all down.
I would say, Tyler, if you be careful about this. There's no way if there's just someone that's important on house arrest.
Hold on, I want to take a quick measure of something.
Of this Raven Dick.
He's running in.
Of this Ravencock, no. I'm looking to see. Yeah, bow is not an option. Okay.
Just make sure.
I was like, do I shoot over Marcus's shoulder, riot shield style? Okay. I mean, let's start off on the
Just
leftmost.
check the
room.
doors for traps first, just in case.
It's like a
even though-
game show.
Yeah, I think we'll start off. I watched the Veritasium video on this. We're gonna
Yeah,
always
you-
take the left door.
You open the door. It looks like there's a table with some like paper on it, and then what looks like a bag of something.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate the papers. I know we're looking for somebody, but I'm a very curious guy. I can't help myself.
Okay, the papers look like trade logs. They look like merchant logs. The bag looks like it has some fine white powder.
Fine white powder.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I know
Yeah,
what
you
that
want
is on
that.
Earth. Can I attempt to take both?
Sure. Yeah, you nab both.
Okay,
Alright,
cool.
Can I?
I can ascertain their contents later.
Alright, never mind. Alright, did you find anything? We gotta make this fast.
Yeah.
Who knows how much time we still
It
have.
looks like a ledger. That's really about it,
Mhm.
and some.
As you've
Look for
closed
sugar.
that door, Jax, you notice what looks like two people kind of pop out of their house. They're like, "Huh, I heard something earlier.
Oh no.
There's something about a
What?
wolf." They start looking around.
Ah, shit. I need to see if they actually noticed the corpse.
Yeah, you're just kind of looking.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking.
Give me a stealth check again, Jax.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, no, they don't notice
Oh,
it.
damn.
Alright.
But they're looking
I'm-
around. They're like going to they're knocking on the door of their neighbors.
What a bunch of fucking narcs! Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
We need to move up this
This
time.
is their neighborhood.
We need to go- we need to go
I had
up-
neighbors. I didn't fucking snitch.
Neighbors don't give a fuck in real life.
All right, yeah. Which door are you opening next?
Marcus, you take the far right. I'll take the
Yeah,
middle.
alright.
All right. At the far right door, you see what looks like a desk, some more papers, and what looks like a clock,
Okay. What
and
is
some
these papers?
drawers. A lot of like drawers and dressers.
Alright. What is the paper in here?
The paper here looks like a warrant for a couple of people.
Is there any
One
like
warrant for a
particular
couple?
names that stand out here? Like would it be
You
like,
see Zengin, you see Hiro, you see Baxby.
I don't think these names mean anything to us,
Yeah, I
though,
was
right?
gonna say,
Marcus
I
and
thought-
I.
You
I
just
saw
see
it.
Hero,
you see
he sounds
random names.
badass.
whatever. I
Okay.
just
Yeah.
leave it as it is then.
Sure.
Okay.
Tyler, you open the door and then you see what looks like a gray rabbit, maybe about 5 feet tall, and what looks like a pirate's coat. He looks over to you guys.
We're here to
About
get you out.
time you guys brought me out.
Oh my
Hey,
cowboy.
and he starts like walking over to you guys. Hey, you guys got something to break these chains? And then his feet and arms are kind of chained up.
Alright. Is there any way I
Okay.
can like I don't know, take the sword and like off the pommel and just like try to break the chains off
Oh,
themselves?
that ain't gonna
Uh,
work. Oh,
Hey man, I tried that earlier.
all right. I've got a crowbar in my inventory, but I don't know how. Like, that's just like what D&D Beyond gave me. I don't think that'll
Let's
do
say,
anything.
don't
Is he like?
You don't
like,
have
don't-
thieves
stuck to-
tools?
Yeah, don't you
You're a
have thieves
rogue.
tools?
I
Yeah,
do have.
these-
Try to unlock them
Hold on, let me.
before we
double
start bashing with the crowbar.
Do I have thieves' tools?
You probably should if you start with it. Like,
Oh, I do. I'm an idiot. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll try to pick the lock.
don't worry, Zengen, my friend.
It is
I was kinda
Zengin. Now let me out.
Doing my best.
All right.
In the meantime, Marcus,
give
can you
me
be a sentry?
give me a dex check with your proficiency multiplier. Just give me a dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
You break
I'm
your
the
first
worst-
lockpick.
Oh my god. How many do I have?
Couple more, I think. Yeah. couple more. The commoners, another one has popped out.
Okay, I'll try again. Do I need to
Yeah.
roll
You
again?
Yeah,
talking
try
with
again.
me? Do I need to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
another stealth
Jackson.
roll?
No, they don't see you. You unlock both of them. It takes a couple more seconds than normal though.
Good.
Okay.
They're walking down.
All right. Well, if all else fails, we need to get out of here right now, my man.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys are so fucking lucky. He walks by.
dude, these are like the most brain dead people. They're like actual medieval
Let's-
What a
peasants.
bunch of.
He knocks on the door. He knocks on
go.
this door.
Zengen,
All right.
This is all taking
let's go. Hey, you guys got a plan on how to get out of here? We going to my ship?
Yeah. We got to get to your ship, but we got to find. There's currently a couple people
Ooh.
cutting us off. Well, we don't know
Alright,
that actually.
get
So we're gonna
me-
step
let
out with
me
our
the
target.
Fuck out of here.
I
Alright.
see the lionin.
Yeah,
And,
you see them
and I
all
ask,
walk
like, hey
out.
guys, is everything good?
Yeah, we got our man.
Yeah,
We have our
Whoa,
man. We're gonna
Catch
we-
me.
Whoa, we got a roof gnome.
You gotta catch me, man.
I'm not catching
Marcus,
you. He
that's
starts
up to you.
walking away.
Alright,
Zangin,
fine.
I'm gonna need you to follow
jumping.
us. You
I'm
can't run off
jumping.
on your
Alright, I'm
own.
gonna lie
I'm
myself.
jumping.
He
I
like
want off the roof.
Zangin goes by the well and starts splashing water by him.
All right, I'm gonna hold on. Look, Zangin, we just had to kill a guy to get you out of here. We need you to
Ooh.
stick with us.
We gotta, and he looks at his fake watch. Gotta go. You gotta go now. Then
Yeah, it's like, all right, and
they're gonna find out I'm out. Then.
Yeah.
Are we gonna skip the roll where I jump? I'd rather.
No,
be
no.
dead.
You jump. Give me acrobatics and give me a dex.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, give me acrobatics
Marcus.
or athletics, and then
Yeah,
give
we-
me a just dex.
I was
Hey,
hoping
like,
I
do
can get
anything.
away with that.
Marcus, you give me a dex.
Oh,
A Dex?
Yeah, just a dex. Dex
I
roll.
literally trip off the roof.
Oh my god.
It's
All
the
right.
best.
It's not the best. You guys both fall to the ground. You guys both
All
fall to the
right,
ground.
great,
Zengen looks
whatever.
over. He's like, "Damn, you guys are the ones that rescued me. That's crazy."
Listen, we just met these people, Zengen.
Go fuck yourself.
A commoner. With that though, you do see the hobgoblin and the frog just come. What? They just point at you guys like, "What was that?"
God, dude.
I lost something up there.
Oh my god, I think I've had a little too much.
Are you
to
guys
drink
talking
right
about the
now.
wolf? What is going on?
Oh
Oh,
no.
I saw the wolf. It's nowhere near us. I hopped on the top of the fucking roof. 'cause of
All the
wolf.
commoners come out over here. It's getting to be a commotion now.
Oh
This-
dear.
This is.
It's like,
dumb.
what's going on? Is this about the wolf? I thought the guards were supposed to come.
I don't know. I haven't seen the guards.
Well, don't
Couple
worry.
more
One of the
people
guards
popping
told
out.
us to handle it in the meantime. That's what we were covering in that alleyway earlier, and we haven't seen it in the last couple
Why
of
was
minutes or
that?
so.
Why was that guy
I'm
jumping
gonna-
off that building?
Listen,
Well,
Dude,
I mean,
I
he
went
look,
to
he
the
got
top of the
scared.
roof. There's a fucking wolf.
He got scared,
Somebody
man.
give me a deception check on this guy.
I got it.
What's mine? I don't have a. I have a +2. I don't want to do it.
He just. I love that.
Whatever. And they just like, and then they start yelling at these guys. Shut the fuck up! We're trying to drink.
All right, let's.
And then one of the commoners like, ever since they put the tavern here, we can never get a good night's sleep. They just start arguing.
You should talk to your councilman about the zoning laws in this part of town.
This wolf infested.
Yeah. Tavern, wherever.
What?
Ever since they put the
This
tavern, the
place.
wolves
We're
have
trying-
kept
we're trying to
moving
leave.
in.
Everywhere.
Oh
You
my
guys start
God.
heading out that way.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, we're gonna
everything.
go back-
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to
Some
the
fucking
city.
terrible medieval
Oh, shit.
racism.
We're trying to
I'm
make our
gonna-
way- we're
if
trying to
they
make our
put
way
up
back to the-
signs,
we need to
watch
make our
out
way
for
back to the
wolves.
stable. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we need to make our way back to the stables.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Vincent, Spike, and Arlo, you guys start hearing a commotion, and then like some people in the you hear that some people in the inn are talking about like, what's going on outside? And then the one of the cultists and one of the guards starts walking outside. What's going on? And then
Oh
that's
no,
all you
we're
guys can hear.
gone, bro. We're
Yeah,
fucking gone.
you
Hell
guys are
no.
different.
I'm letting
Alright.
the DM tell me where we are, but I think
Yeah.
we're...
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
move you
yeah,
guys. I'll
yeah.
move you guys. Okay, after a little bit, the commotion starts getting louder,
Meow.
and you guys all go through here.
All right.
And here, so this is the digs. Like, oh, look at that guy. And he looks at Arlo. Oh, you're the one that everybody wants to kill and murder and
Oh
sacrifice.
dear.
There's a giant wolf problem in this
Oh,
city.
you guys all. Oh, I see where I'm smuggling now. I see who I'm smuggling now as he looks at the group. You
Yeah,
guys are
dear.
famous.
yeah, thinking this is a +4 to this smuggling list right now. So we need to get to your ship like yesterday at this point.
Yeah.
As he says +4, I raise my wing and go, actually 6, and motion towards Remy and Martine. That is,
Oh, yeah.
assuming these two will be joining us.
Both of the rats pop up from Arlo. Oh, that's a funny party trick. Look at these guys. They're cute. And then Remy bites him. Ow! Fuck. Okay. They have a bite.
All right, Zingen, where's your ship at right now?
And then he looks outside and then he points to the big skyscraper. It is on the 30th floor.
Oh my god. The 30th floor?
Is there like a?
What kind of medieval technology have these guys mastered?
Please tell me.
These guys have a
There's
shit
fucking-
sewer next to water, but they can make a giant skyscraper.
It's
So-
literally
Alright,
Burj
Zengin,
Khalifa.
I'm not really familiar with.
They
This,
don't have any
you
internal
know,
plumbing.
with a skyscraper of this world. Let me ask you a question, Zengin. Is there a fast way to get up to the 30th floor? Or are we trying to hoof up 30 flights of stairs?
They do have the rail cart that goes up and down. We could fly there. We could get another ship, bring that to this place, and then go to my floor, and
What
then
is
get
this,
my
like a
ship.
Mobius strip
How
of
heavy is how heavy is this rabbit? What if Spike grabs him with his tail? Oh, owl carrying a rabbit happens all
That's
the
canon.
time.
Yeah.
He's like 5 feet, like 6, 5 feet 8.
What's he
It's
weigh?
probably not 1-to-1
Yeah.
analog. He's probably pretty huge.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
I would say at this point, with all the commotion stuff, you know, if someone happens to find an owl carrying a rabbit, that's not gonna look normal.
He looks over at you guys. Oh, by the way, Zengin, nice to meet you. I don't want to be grabbed by that guy. Sorry, that personal thing.
Whoa.
No offense, I've discovered that I am not particularly strong in this body, so I don't think it would even accomplish anything. I have an idea that I might suggest might be so bold that it might work. We've got two relatively actually multiple people who could be relatively adept at climbing. I've got batons. We could scale the building on the outside. I mean,
scale 30 feet or 30 stories.
That sounds fucking crazy.
No.
And then he
Crazy
looks
enough to
over.
work.
He looks over the tower. There are, cannons and like guns and stuff like that pointed out.
There is no way
Right,
we would not
we-
be spotted.
What's this rail cart you were talking about earlier?
Yeah,
It's like an
that sounds
elevator.
like fun.
It's an
It's an
elevator.
elevator.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where is
goes
it
up and
internal
up.
or
It's-
external?
It's internal.
all right. So, do you think? Wait, what time of the day is it right now?
It's about 8.
It's getting
Nighttime.
darker.
It's
yeah.
about 9 actually. Now that adventure has happened. You guys
Alright.
hear a whistle in the distance, by the way?
We all right. Well,
Like
Like
a
a- like a-
like a hand whistle.
on that
Can
Oh.
we?
Zengin,
I want to
let's-
go.
Let's go. It's time.
Yeah.
I
wanna
think that's
go.
our signal to skedaddle.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we'll improv on the way there.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Just like,
Let's dip. We just murdered some dude. Did you grab any gold?
what do you mean we? There's no we in this.
Yeah, we're professionals, only looting on occasion.
Alright.
And we're professionals who try to be bounty hunters at some point. This is what we're good at this. Well,
Guys are just really good at killing everyone.
we only what in our.
We
first
only
adventure
killed one person. It was an absolute necessity.
No,
Yeah.
killed-
As you guys run away, you guys hear multiple whistles now.
Fuck.
All right.
Ah, shit. They definitely found that body.
all right,
Fucking
let's
hell.
go. It's,
It was
What's-
actually a miracle that the guy walked by and didn't see the fucking blood splatter.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they'll think he was an accomplice and
Or-
torture him for information.
Or it
Alright.
was the wolf at the end of the day.
That's what I'm
Stop
saying.
that
Like, fuck
shit,
it.
man. You have something deep inside of you. You
Yeah, the wolf
literally.
that slit the guy's neck.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I
Okay.
mean, I literally did like the anime. Like, I killed him and he was in
Yeah.
half before he realized he was dead.
Yeah.
He's like,
Pretty
I'm
sick.
right
Oh my God.
behind you.
Uh,
He's
Oh my
you
fast.
you guys are about right here. Let me draw
Oh.
the X mark the
He's
spot.
so fast.
You guys are about right
Nani?
there. And then the tower you're trying to get to is right here.
Oh my god, it's a fucking citadel, bro.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be really hard to get into.
So
Oh,
essentially,
my-
this tower is about 40 floors. Some of the floors are used as hangar bays, and then some other floors are used as actual floors.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, ships come and go from this.
All right, Zangin.
It's
Built
like the
over
central
from
hub.
Arcane.
All right, Zangin. What's
That's
the
Yeah,
what
it
Josh
is.
said.
What's the
Yeah,
off
yeah.
chance this airport or whatever this air base or whatever
It
is
is an
open
airport.
right now? Yeah, this airport or whatever. Do you
It's a
think
vertical airport.
how guarded do you think it is, and would it be simple enough to let us in right
Oh,
now?
dude, that's the most guarded point in the city.
Mm.
It's gotta be.
Yep, definitely has to be the most guarded point.
So you're telling me like airships would not be leaving in or out right now at this time of day? So it'd be
Okay, here's the good thing. One good thing, there's only one elevator. If we get the elevator, they're not gonna be able to stop us. Unless they
No.
explode the elevator, which they don't. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Is it
If
like
we li-
is it a freight elevator or is it
Yeah, it's like a freight elevator.
Oh, nice.
Is there any like crates or something that we could like hide ourselves in? You think
Yeah, there's probably some crates.
You
anybody
know
in
what?
this tower that knows you?
Oh, They know
They
me.
all know
the
him.
trade festival.
Yeah, the trade festival.
Hey,
They already checked
I'm not
for
saying I knew the
contraband.
secretary or anything, but I know the secretary a little bit more.
Oh,
So if
no.
they already do they check for contraband at the port, or do they just check at the wall?
There's like a security floor that we have to walk through. Like a
But do they
checkpoint.
look inside crates? At that
Oh
point,
yeah,
that
no,
shit's
for
ready to
sure.
ship.
That depends. And but any guys smooth talker? Maybe we got some documents we can run back and forge.
Oh, someone does have documents.
Hey, it just so happens I have a trade ledger here.
Ooh, wait, and he looks at it. As you guys are walking, by the way, you guys are walking there.
Those are his.
Uh,
He's supposed to be
no,
house
no.
arrest.
I will also point out I have a forgery kit and can forge
Oh,
documents.
nice.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
smart.
This is actually great. Just change the date, and then we should be golden.
All
We
right,
could just
I'm-
walk in. Badass.
Well,
Should we?
and then
should
he
we
looks
go
at
in
he
right
looks at the
now?
4 you guys that are in the poster. Some of us can walk in.
Well,
God damn
what about you? You were supposed to. Well, actually,
I am also not allowed to walk in.
So it looks like Marcus and I are the. We have to pretend, but we do have a way to forge the documents to make it the correct date.
And then you guys just, fly the ship down, and we jump in and I'm joking.
Just do a
So I
pass
have
by
an
a
idea.
drive-by.
Other, go ahead. What's your idea?
But I want to know if you can veto this if I wouldn't know this in character. Would it be possible for us to attain a portable hole or a bag of holding or a haversack or something similar to that we can?
Oh, the ace lid. He has a bunch of random shit. We need to check with him, but that's tomorrow.
So maybe we try and get a hold of like a portable hole. We throw them in the hole. We try and because I know they need to breathe and they don't have a ton of
That's
time.
going to
there.
cost a lot of money.
that's not exactly cheap, and I don't know if you guys have a, considering you guys are wanted criminals, that you would have a lot of money on you.
I have like
Hey.
8 gold.
I think I have like 15, but again, that's just like the DND Beyond like 20 giveaway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have no clue how much it would be.
Just expect that after like spending and like your monthly expenses, since you're one shot, that you're still about the same.
Yeah.
okay.
Like, there's...
I could
Just for-
definitely talk to the ace lid and see what he has to sneak us in.
I mean,
yeah,
assuming that
Alex, you do know D&D because you came in with the D&D knowledge. It's expensive.
okay, that seems like it would be the best way, but that's probably a little outside of our means. I also don't know if that exists or not.
Yeah.
There
Maybe
is-
we'll see
I
our
mean,
friend later then.
There is always the classic, get a luggage cart and some crates and put your
There's
buddies in
plenty
plenty
there.
of
already.
crates around as Zengen walks by and slaps a crate.
But how do we know which
This
crate?
bad boy can hold so many party adventures in here.
How would we know which crates go to which ship? Like, would they be loading stuff up to your ship?
You take them with you. It's like we'd get one of those dollies,
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Well, so we would
and then
be
we
able
just
to
bring them
walk-
in. But we make sure security don't open this crate in any way possible, or else we're gonna have to book it. Because they are not too kind with traded people.
I'm sure. I'm a pretty sly guy. I'm sure we could, smooth talk our way past any
Look,
orderlies.
we already got the hard thing. We have the documents. Although he reads it, there's no fruit in said crate. No. Yeah. There's no fruit here, so it's mostly fruit and grain. So it weighs about the same, maybe.
How are
we
we
need-
gonna get Arlo in there?
How big is
Yeah.
Arlo?
He's like 6'4", like a turtle with a shell.
Oh,
Goddamn
God,
massive.
This guy's a fucking
Absolute
he's a-
unit,
he's a
Uguay.
Lechonk.
Well, he gets smaller when he goes into a shell, so he's probably like 4 or 5 feet. But his shell's like
yeah, it's still
You guys are
the
gonna need to
show.
find multiple boxes, and you hear Remy. You guys are gonna need to find multiple boxes and maybe multiple dollies, one for each. You drag. Can you drag? And he looks at you, Tyler. Can
Yeah.
you drag the big turtle guy and somebody else?
Probably not. I'd have to pick the
I'm
lighter.
there- yeah, I'd be there with him though. so it's like-
Maybe we hire somebody to do manual labor for us.
oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
are
big
there
bulky-
like
But they
any,
might rat us out. Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Goliaths or giants or maybe
It's
like
we could find one on the street.
a strong, dumb one who is
Yep.
at least smart enough to not ask questions about what they're carrying.
Yep.
And I mean, hey, we have a marketplace to go to, and then as you guys turn the corner into like the main street, there is just like a marketplace with like lots of lights and like festival, like a Japanese market,
Alright,
like a
Zen-
Japanese like like firework market that you see in the anime.
Zengen, is there anyone in particular in the marketplace that we could talk to that maybe
Mm.
hire right now?
I do know some dumb people. Yeah, let's go stop by the market.
Oh,
Do we really want
You
to
guys
trust the
cool
guy that
if,
got arrested?
Hey, I got arrested on arrival.
Oh. Oh god.
I don't
Not
think
on
that's a
departure.
justification.
Yeah, he's no Malcolm Reynolds, that's for sure.
Oh, nice. I haven't heard a Firefly reference in
Yeah,
a
I
while.
was gonna say.
Oh, Malcolm Reynolds is the captain.
Oh man.
He'd get us through all this shit.
You guys sure we're the coolest looking party? And he starts walking backwards. He's like, I stick out, you stick out, you stick out, you stick out, you two stick out. He points at the rats.
Well, it's really just Zengen. Let's feels. We just need you, me, and the Kenku. We can go into the marketplace if they can find a place to hide really quick, or like
You know-
stay by the parade.
You know, you did, and he points at Josh. You did give me a good idea. What if only 3 of us grab the ship, and then we do a really quick dock, a legal dock,
Can
and
you
go.
do that?
Yeah, I was gonna
It's-
say, how good
Wait
is
a minute.
this guy's a pilot?
Is there anywhere where we could jump off the side and you could sweep under?
The side of the continent, but
Yes.
you
I
guys
love
wanna...
jumping.
What? How about instead of jumping, again, I can fly. What if he went low, we got a rope, and then you guys zip line in?
I think that's a pretty good idea.
Can you carry a rope of a turtle? And then he starts naming everybody.
I think he means
I
like
don't-
tie the rope off on the ship.
Yeah, so
Ah,
we tie the rope on
Like
one
you
end. I go to
sorta
the
have
ship
the ship hover.
to tie it off.
you guys are crazy. We're not gonna make it far, but you guys are crazy.
It's so
I s-
crazy, it might work.
It might work.
Alternatively, does
Ah.
this ship have like a rope ladder that we can
Yeah,
drop
Just
off the
this-
side?
I do have a rope ladder. That's why I was like, yeah, that is kind of crazy.
It'll
Yeah.
only fuck up if the ship has to make rolls. That's the only way I can see this fucking up.
Agility
Well,
roll from the ship.
Yeah.
I think the other thing we have to consider is that this entire city is built to shoot ships out of the sky,
Yeah,
and our
that's true.
plan involves. Wait, why are we so concerned with getting into the ship in the city? We got into the city. Why don't we just leave the city and get picked up outside the city? Like, if they can get the ship out with the forged documents without
Somehow.
like us
Oh,
being
yeah.
conspicuous,
That's
we
a
go
lot.
into the sewers.
You hear Remy
We
and
go-
you're, oh no, not the sewers again.
Well, we're going.
We go climb literally back into the shit. Then you pick us up down the block, and then we go from there, right?
Yeah,
Then we-
we're
then
not
we
wanted,
jump off the
so I'm
side.
not climbing through the shit. But I like your thinking. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I like that idea. That's actually, I think that's
That's
a
a
lot more
great
sound
idea.
logic. Yeah,
All right.
He's like, hey,
way less interesting, but way more intelligent.
We've already.
here, Zegan, you guys
Way
aren't as
more
crazy
likely to
as I
get us
thought,
out of here
dang.
alive.
Zengen, we already
I
committed.
get.
We already committed.
And then he points himself. I fancy myself one that can avoid air cannon fire
Oh,
from multiple angles.
All right.
Yeah,
He's like
I don't
some
want
kind
to.
of crack ace pilot.
Yeah, this guy is.
Speaking of crack, did you find a bag?
Oh my
I knew it.
I'm neglecting to tell him about the crack I found.
You guys didn't find anything? No contraband, no
He
illegal.
wouldn't need that to be a crack pilot. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
This is like, it's like he's a surgeon, but he gets shakes because of his alcohol withdrawals. I'll wait until he needs it.
Well, yeah,
I'll
hold
just-
on to it.
Yeah, we'll just like.
Yeah, you'll hold on to it. All right.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
just know you have a
like
bag of
Nazis in the
some
Blitz.
drug.
I'm
guy needs to
interested.
conquer France.
Can I inspect
Oh.
the? Can I inspect the pilot? Can I know what class he is or something like that?
No, not from seeing him. He just,
Damn it.
He just has like a captain's jacket.
I was like, I know I looked at the warrant for the arrest. Like, what did I see the reason for this man's arrest?
Probably
No. It's a illegal contraband.
It's okay.
Smuggling
That's
contraband.
not that bad. It's not as bad as slitting someone's throat and throwing him in an alley.
It's fine. Can I do an insight check to see just how tweaked our boy is?
Okay, yeah, sure.
You have lost connection.
Take a look.
Reestablish.
He's
Fucking
super
lost connection attempting this.
Fucking public roll. Where's my
So tweaky,
D20?
fucked up the internet.
Where's the D20? Is this the D20? Fucking roll. I meant to roll 1, so just take an average, I guess.
Take the biggest one.
So 13, and then my
I'll just take the
insight's
first
plus 3,
number.
so-
I'll just take 16 plus.
Okay, plus 3.
Yep. All right, 19. He's not that tweaked, but you do notice his hands are jittery,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know too many crackheads
and
in real
he's
life.
always moving.
One of those. This is probably like super crack, bro. This isn't like normal crack.
Yeah. This is like impressive he has a job kind of crack.
This is magical crack.
This is not. He's not Zoomer cracked. Like, damn.
I honestly like the idea of like we get this ship out of the city and then we touch down.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good for him to sober up. We'll have a conversation, a little heart to heart, while I'm drinking a beer in my
A
home.
little intervention.
All right.
Next hypothetical question, just floating ideas. Does anybody have any large explosives or medium or small explosives on them? And, Do they know what would happen if we were to light a bomb, drop it into a river of oil that may be flowing
War
into the center of the city?
War crimes. You are the master of war crimes.
This, I thought I was playing a rogue. This guy's
Yeah,
playing a
yeah.
rogue terrorist.
He's playing a genocider, dude.
In our last
He's worse than
campaign, he
Hitler.
blew up a bridge to escape on a boat, so the party could escape from a boat.
I like there are two wolves inside of you. One wants the ship outside the city, and the other wants to blow the city
Blow
up.
everyone the fuck up.
Yeah, the logical
I'm
safe
just
plan,
saying-
and then also the most casualty.
That would blow up the whole tower, so that'd be a great distraction. As soon
I mean,
as
I think
started.
if we
gonna care
do
about
that,
one
we're gonna be like
ship
wanted
leaving?
criminals across. We're gonna like start a global. It's
But
like the
we'd
right
be
stack
heroes
fire.
in Cal.
Exactly. We're
Oh.
already leaving this country in the first place.
We would
Oh.
We're
be
already wanted criminals,
heroes.
if just for one day.
Is the bunny
Oh.
dude cool with that? Because he was just on house arrest. He's not about like.
I mean,
war
surely he's got
crimes.
friends here, right? We wouldn't want to nuke them.
Yeah.
I got friends everywhere.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah,
say
they'll probably.
nuke.
What are you? What
I
are you?
just
What are you talking about? Oil?
Hey.
What?
Dealers
Bombs?
don't
We
count
Pirates?
as
didn't talk about shit. You didn't hear anything.
Okay.
He's got huge ears. I mean, he
yeah,
probably.
no, he's a
Yeah.
rabbit.
He's a rabbit.
One of his
I
ears
didn't
is just
hear that.
directly turned back to you guys.
I was gonna say, I think he hears everything.
All right. Well, here's the
Can
thing.
I ask the rabbit what's special about the oil? Since I have some, it's like, hey, I actually grabbed some of this stuff.
And he looks at it. I've never seen this in my life.
What? Okay.
And he
I
starts
put it back in
swirling
my
it
pocket.
like, this is oil?
Mm.
Yeah, he doesn't care for black liquids. He,
He
likes
pops
white
it open. He
solids.
pops it open. He starts sniffing it. Can you drink this?
Oh,
no,
Ah.
no.
He's like,
yes,
yeah, that better
only
not.
once.
How about smoke it?
No, it's not a drug, my friend.
You can definitely
Are
huff
you
it.
sure?
You can get high on
you're
gas.
asking me what this is, so I'm not sure that you know it's not a drug.
I'm gonna
Alright.
gently take this bottle back from him.
he slightly hesitates before giving it back.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Can having not smelled this before, can I smell it and try to
Yeah.
ascertain what it is?
Yeah, it
What
smells like the worst gas station you've ever smelled.
Like in terms of
In terms of petrol
or-
and in terms of just trash.
Does it still
Okay.
have the blue shimmer in it?
I mean, does it look like
Yeah,
oily?
oh, yeah. So it's like
Okay.
it's like a black oil, and then there's like shimmering of like blue and purple and gold and black in there.
Is that just like the light reflecting off the oily surface?
No, there's something in there that's causing that.
Okay. Hmm.
All right,
What are
I'm gonna
people-
abandon my plan of terrorizing the city by
Alright,
9/11.
we still have
I
to-
think it's a great idea, but
So,
you're
okay,
conscious.
Yeah.
If we're gonna split up and do all this, we still need to forge the documents first, even for
Yeah.
me and Tyler to get
Right.
in. So. the
Are we
question is-
doing this session or next session?
We'll wrap up the forging here. If you guys find a place
Yeah.
to forge.
Yeah.
That's like 2 different maps.
Yeah. What I forget our rabbit friend's name. You seem Zangan. You seem a duplicitous character. Surely you know a place where we can crash for the night, where people won't ask too many questions.
I would say my home, but yeah, you know what? I probably know something. And then he starts walking. Probably something around here.
I guess I follow.
Is he really loud?
Yes, he's very loud.
Yes, he's very.
He's
fucking
very loud.
Okay.
Definitely, dude. He's a crack.
It seems like he's deaf, but also he has like precise hearing. He starts leading
if
you
we're gonna-
guys towards this way.
Yeah, if we're gonna start walking somewhere, I'm gonna turn to the four very conspicuous people and say, "Hey, let's spread out and not group ourselves up and just like try and follow him subtly, and
Yeah.
so people don't go like, hey, look, those are exactly the people the entire city is looking for."
I think it's
Those are the guys. Those are the wolf guys that murdered
No.
that dude.
the wolf guys. They don't
The
know.
wolf guys.
They haven't tied
They
us
don't
together
know.
yet. I promise.
When they freak out because of the goddamn wolf, they would assume that the wolves killed the dude. I'm a genius, bro.
It's like this wolf has razor shard teeth. It's
Somehow
the
this wolf fucking
one
killed this
incision.
guard by slicing his dude in the neck.
In such a straight and precise line.
This dude-
And then the wolf also dragged his body away from.
Yep, didn't eat him. He's like the wolf.
Well,
from
they don't
Dark
know- they don't
Souls.
know where
has
he
a sword.
Yeah. All right. He eventually leads you guys to what looks like a house. And then he just scurries up, knocks on the door, and then looks around, goes to the side and grabs a key and just unlocks the door. We have about maybe 3 days till this guy gets back home, so let's go.
All right. Well, we'll definitely be gone by then. So.
Like in. Oh, hey, look at that. And then in.
Is he saying this to us? Or
Yeah.
we
Yeah, he's saying that to
He's
everybody.
saying that.
Okay. He is a crackhead. Do you think
Alright.
he'll sleep tonight?
Probably not.
And that's where we'll end this session as you guys go into a crack house.